Thank you for paying attention, G. I appreciate that, as always. Welcome to the AAA meeting. One of the A's is silent because, fuck it, we decided that's what's going to happen. Today is your favourite host. It's your favourite drunken uncle. It's me, Drunken Uncle, and I'm joined as usual by my two cohorts in cuntdom. Is Sinatra Says. And is... Who the fuck is in my fireplace? It's me, Alfredo. Do your thing. It worked correctly. Yeah, you're all good. You're all good. Who the hell is in my fire?
Well, today I will be playing the part of Charula NYC, and let me tell you, Drunkle, I'm having a really great day. I found a channel whose content I didn't particularly... Uh-oh. Are we all muted? Can they hear us?
No, you should be fine. I can't hear this guy. I can't hear anyone. What the fuck's going on? Right. Shut up. They can't. Shut up. They can't hear anyone apparently. Although everything's coming through OBS, just fine and dandy. What does one do? Okay, Roger Reynolds says, can only hear Drunkle, but you guys are coming through audio output fine. Turn it down, turn it back up again. Would you shut the fuck up, Ghastly?
Sorry, I'm just trying to give you a line test.
I can't help but think there is a copyright on Flight of the Valkyries there. Alright, let me change the scene. Someone say something?
Oh, now you want me to say...
Oh, fuck off. Alright, can anyone in the chat hear that? Now we're on a different scene. No? Can only hear me. This is some weird. Alright, I'm gonna go into sound settings. Oof.
What's up, Snoop?
Yeah, it was good, yeah. Right?
Yeah, it's auspicious as hell, if anything. That's what this show is.
I don't know.
Oh, is there one? I didn't
Like how you guys are having a conversation and no one can hear a damn thing.
Well, I'm not talking to them, I'm talking to Jay.
Yeah, well, that's because I'm being quiet down here. I'm having a... This must be what a schizophrenic sounds like to other people. I don't know what the deal is. Alright, should we start the stream and stop the stream and start it again? Should we do that?
I mean, I can't see settings to tell you, brother. You may have to kill OBS and rerun it.
By the look of it, yeah, everything's coming through audio output absolutely fine, so I don't fucking...
Well, maybe take a look at your Hangout settings and see if the audio output from Hangouts is on default instead of a specific channel.
No, it's on the right ones. It's on headphones.
Okay.
Which is on. It's set to headphones on OBS as well. Yeah, St. Michael in the chat. Tech problems must be Monday. You're fucking right about that, buddy. Yeah.
What did they have on Steam that's on the low?
They have a few decent things. Let me go to my account details. Because I just got the VR headset, so I copped a couple of VR games.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
Got Antichamber, that's a really fun maze game. If you haven't seen it, I suggest
Alright. Right, ladies and gentlemen of the chat, we are stopping the stream. Yeah, we're going on a brief hiatus. And then we'll be back in a moment. People of the chat, can you hear my audio output? Ghastly, give me some of that dulcet humming.
That's when I give him the dulcet humming. Yeah, that's when I give.
We got a yes from Michael Weiner. We got a yes from Delta Cross. We got another yes from Michael Weiner. Drunken Crow says Big Turtle's at it again. Oh, you don't know the half of it, buddy. You don't know
Only
that.
the most dulcet of tones.
Alright, shut up!
There
Shut
it
up!
goes.
Shut up! We're doing it again. We're
He
doing it
wants
all
us to
again. Shut up!
Let's do it again. Let's take two the whole thing. Dude.
All right, ready? Go.
Yeah.
Oh, for
Ready.
fuck's sake.
All right, what are you doing?
Best stream ever.
Yes.
Best stream ever.
Hey friends, it's time to begin! The
Because
best
it's
damn meeting
something
on
that I
Earth!
guarantee
Shut
you.
the fuck. Oh
Something
my
that
fucking day. You are so... Oh, I fucking hate that guy.
With Gaffney, Drunkle, and Fanute, to make this should be a crime. Hey dude, should we have some news? Papa Squad by Jacqueline! Come join the Ghost Fleet Overlords and watch the AAA meeting.
There it is.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you were doing that
There
song.
it
My
is.
bad.
Oh, we did it.
Yeah.
We did it.
Yes.
What the fuck? Are you moving furniture back there, Sinatra? Sort your shit out, man. Welcome to the AAA meeting. Fucking hell. It's Monday, which means today is your favourite host. It's me, Drunk and Uncle. I'm joined as usual by my two cohorts in Cuntham. It's Sinatra Says.
That's me.
Oh, you still ain't got the intro sorted.
I thought he was
And who the fuck is in my fireplace?
Yes, my entrance to the winner's circle. Well, as you might know, my name is Gasly. I'm your local representative of the Translucent White Delegation, but today I will be playing the part of Charua NYC. And Drunkle, I gotta tell you, I have had a great day today. I found this channel with a cartoon ghost on it that I took way too seriously, and because it contains content that I didn't like, I chose to pretend he stole a bunch of my material, and I copy strike that motherfucking channel into oblivion, son. I cut off his primary source of income on a whim. That's how fucking dope I am. Did you not see my hat? Look at my hat. It can only cover up one. Now it appears that I have a 5-head. It's covering up the 6th forehead up there that I have. You don't know just how bald I am, but let me tell you about the power of sitting behind a keyboard. I took that motherfucker's channel out. I don't give a damn if he's trying to finance a legitimate television project and using streaming to make that happen, and this is his primary way to do that because YouTube limits animation on their fucking website. I don't care about that. I didn't like one of the jokes he made, so I cut his fucking ass off. And I'll tell you what else I did, Drunkle. Here's how dope I am. I'll tell you what else I did. You know, in YouTube's TOS, it says that you should contact the person who created the copyright claim. You know, the person who struck you. That's me, by the way. Remember, I'm the awesome guy who made the false flag because I didn't like his channel. That was me right here. When the guy tried to contact me on Twitter and ask me, he didn't come in and talk that shit like you might think someone would. Oh no, he just asked me if I was the one who did this, tried to engage in a conversation. I blocked his fucking ass on Twitter immediately. I blocked him on Twitter immediately because I didn't want to have that conversation, Drunkle. And some of his friends, some of his fans, they've suddenly been popping up on all my videos on my channel. And of course, you know, I have one of the dopest channels on YouTube. I have endless hours of dash cam footage of driving through the middle of nowhere. And now that these comments are popping up, I'm deleting their comments. I'm fully aware of the situation that I've created and am doing nothing to make it right because I am a giant pussy. How you doing, Drunkle?
So how you doing, Sinatra? You good?
I'm doing well.
Yeah, good day?
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah? Got a bit wordy towards the end?
There's a little much there at the end. All right.
Little wordy, bit aggressive. This is, as you know, this is a Christian show.
Oh, is that right? All right. Well, I'll go back to being a ghost and hailing the whale then.
Right. So let me get this correct. You know,
Yes.
as much as I can. You were you were just milling about YouTube, just pottering about, doing your YouTube thing.
Right.
And then all of a sudden it went boom. You've got a strike.
That is correct.
Right. Now, because when you text me saying that you got a community strike, but it turns out it was a copyright strike.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I wrote it wrong. Then it's a copy. It's still like a strike where it cuts off your streaming, but it's listed as copyright strike. But it says manually claimed by, had the guy's username. That's this guy. Had his email. Blah blah blah. Right.
Yeah.
Nothing fucking that's what it said on YouTube. Their TOS, when you click on it right there, says that if you don't want to go, you have two options. You can make it a legal action through like a process on YouTube, which honestly I'd like to avoid doing. Or you can reach out to them yourselves and try to get it straightened out, and they can pull the strike. So that's what I did.
Okay, I had much the same thing with there's a guy called Colton Wayan from way back in the day, first year of Drunkle on YouTube. And this guy, I mean, he's called Colton Wayan because Colton Wayan was fucking crazy. Colton Wayan put the cult in Colton Wayan, mate. He basically ran a cult, and he flagged mine for copyright, saying, "Oh, this is mine" and everything. But what he didn't realise is when he fills out the form to try and get me stricken with the copyright,
that it puts his fucking name on it.
He puts his. So I just sent him a cheeky email going, "You do realise you've given me your name and address, don't you?"
Right.
The strike just cleared up miraculously. It was
now,
the salve I needed for that itch. But he did come back quite early last year. Sent me an email saying,
but
look,
by that time you were chopping wood on top of a snowy mountain. You're like, I don't fucking do that.
Of course,
anymore.
yeah. He landed in his little copyright helichopper. I raised a gnarled paw to his chest and said, I don't do that no more. Yeah? Where was my country when 10 good men died? He sent me an email. He said, look, Drunken Uncle, if that's your real name, it is. He goes, I can't get any jobs because every time, I apply for a job, they Google my name and this video comes up. And I went, mate, stop applying for jobs under the name Colton Wayan. It's not your real name. I know your real name. That's not your real name.
And that's not it? No shit.
He ended up offering me $200 to take it down. I said, no, sir, I'm a man of principle.
Hey, you know what? Oh, nice work, Drunkle. Don't take that fucking blood money. Not for if he was saying $5,000, I could understand.
But he's going, look, please, I can't get a job. I've got a daughter, but here's $200. Like, pick a fucking side, Colton Wayan.
Fuck you. Yeah, man. Nice work.
Just because you should have his email address from that copyright strike, so you can reach out to him from that.
I do. Well, I tried Twitter first because it's quick and dirty, but he chose to go a negative route. I will send him an email when we get off show today, but beyond that, I'd prefer to not have to goddamn go to court. You know what I'm saying?
You don't have to go to court. You can appeal the strike through YouTube as well. So that's
they changed it. They changed it. When you click on it now, you can either it's a TOS link that tells you to reach out to them yourself. The other thing you can click on says, okay, you can appeal through YouTube, but if you do, this makes it a legal matter, and they can now sue you for this. You know what I mean?
Well, they can't sue you.
I'm just telling you what the thing says.
Yeah, okay. They've got no grounds for suing, so that's going to be instant dismissal there. I'm failing that.
I know. I'm just telling you what it says.
I'm not of this vein. But we could go fuck his channel up. I mean, if he ain't got a channel, there's no copyright claim, is there?
It's true. I'm not that guy either. Oh, shit. Hang on, dude.
I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
Okay. Well, while all of that happened, Vladimir Dragunov donated a $5 super chat to say, I'm sorry, but I have to do it. Fucking up the stream tax. It wasn't...
He's not...
Yeah, all right.
He's not sorry.
Normally, it's not even my fault, and today it was especially not my fault, but fuck it, I'll cop a claim to that. Oh, sorry, we're using the claim word. And Walter the Whaler Demon donated $1 through streamlabs.com/drunkenuncle to say, in a pirate voice, shiver me timbers! I spot one mother-sized land whale in your fireplace, wonky eye. Might I harpoon it and display it for the world to see? Yeah, mate, yeah. We're in international waters here, mate. You do what the fuck you want. Within reason. There are a couple of things, we'll cast a frown upon, but other than that, you're all right, really.
Strike channels with impunity in international waters.
Without prejudice.
Just get out to international waters and then nobody can do shit, right?
Right. So if you guys want to be like Vladimir Dragunov and Walter the Whaler Demon, you can support the channel, you can support this podcast, and you can support your favourite Drunken Uncle by opening your hearts, opening your wallets, and opening your bumholes. You've got the old super chat option right there. Your things come up in a nice coloured box for all to see the ill that you're spewing on my channel. Or you can go straight to streamlabs.com patreon.com/drunken uncle. You'll find the link in the description. That way, Google doesn't get my 30%, mate. And that means Ghastly ain't got to go over and take out someone's kneecaps.
All I'm saying, dude, is that if I don't get my 20% off this fat fuck, me and Snoot's gonna have to go over there and talk about what's gonna happen to his eye caps. You know what I mean?
You know what?
And he's got 4 eye caps, right? He's wearing goggles because he knows you're coming. He knows you're coming.
We have to have that conversation.
That's it. We've got to sit down and have the talk. Black
And Drunkle, if you want to change me back to regular me, that's fine. I just wanted to do the little bit there at the beginning.
Yeah, well, all right. I mean, my stream, I'll do what I want. Blake
Yeah,
Blacker
all right.
donates $2 super chat to say, "What's up, buddy? Any pub stories today?" No, mate. I've been a bit broke. Been a bit struggling for the monies, mate. I didn't go to the pub over the weekend. I sat down and I cost myself as little as possible, by which I mean drinking at home alone. When you do that, there's no one around to call you an alcoholic. It's called using your head, buddy. Look it up. If you guys want to be like Blake Blacker, What of the Whale, a Demon of Vladimir Dragonoff, then that's brilliant. You know, all of that avenues. And if you haven't got the cash, I feel you, buddy. It's been that kind of month for me as well. Or if you just don't want to, that's fine too. We're just happy you're here. Woo! Right. We can finally get into it now. Welcome to the AAA meeting. It has been this long since my last indulgence. So, Sinatra, what have you been up to today?
Working.
Working?
Yeah, I've done
working hard.
I've done quite a bit today. Been a busy day for me.
Yeah, nice.
Why so busy? Like, you had to get up from your nap, and then you had to put some socks on. Like, tired.
I do the
tired.
crazy stuff while putting out content. It's not easy, but
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
It does get done. Now, I mean, Drunkle, I know this is all a foreign language to you, but listen to what Sinatra's saying. He's not entirely wrong, sir.
I have a day job and an evening job.
I know.
Okay.
You're lucky I make content at all, to be honest, eh?
Well, I'm not getting into it.
Holy shit. I used to have 3 jobs, though, so thankfully I managed to knock one of those in the head. Thanks, YouTube. We'll see how long that lasts. Walter the Whaler Demon donated $1 to streamlabs.com/drunken uncle to say, "If I be in international water, might I summon me the Dark Lord with a ritual involving a virgin whale's oil and enough krill to choke one." Yeah, mate, yeah. That's fine.
Yar.
As long as it's like an adult virgin whale, none of them children virgin whales. Okay, we'll cast a frown upon that one, Walter. But just a frown. We can't do a lot else. Well, we could cannonball your ship. I'm assuming you got a ship. And we are, of course, the ghostly overlords as well. We're on the SS Fuck You. Have we got a name for our boat? I want it to be SS because, you know, I'm British. I got more seafaring experience than you guys put together because I'm British.
Right. Okay.
By that, I mean, like, you know, I fill up the sink to shave. That's my seafaring experience.
Yeah. Do you? Do you fill it up and then you just dip the razor in it and not use the running water? Which way do you do it?
Oh, no, I don't
use the running water.
The running water's a waste of water. What are you doing?
You're filling up a whole sink.
Yeah, but then I'm not filling it up. It's just, I'm making like a puddle. I'm making a puddle. You know, just enough to rinse off the razor. I'm not filling it up. Although, what I do like doing, right, is when I unplug it, and you've got all the facial hair in there, sometimes the sink gets blocked up. And I love unblocking the sink.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
I'm sure you do, sir.
I don't know why, man. It is so satisfying.
You want to read your message to us the other day about that razor you bought?
I do, yeah. I bought a Bengal razor from, it was movie night, wasn't it? We were chatting about the world's best razors, because I use a straight edge. And I bought, my grandfather
Hey,
used to
T-Rock, shut the fuck up. No one cares about your gay British fan fiction.
But you are.
Dumb fuckers. I don't even have rights. Thank you, James the Rude Demon.
Man, I got set up. That was a total shake. That was coaxed into a snafu, Ghastly.
Dude, why do you think I hired Sinatra as the enforcer, man? Look at his setups. They're fucking boom, quick and easy.
That's a fucking sting operation, Sinatra. Hey,
it
Sinatra,
was. That was
you a cop?
expertly executed.
Are you a cop? Because you have to tell me if you're a cop, you know.
No, I don't.
You do?
I'm not sure about that.
We're in international waters, mate, and I make the law here. Vladimir Dragonoff donates a $10 super chat to say, "I'm not saying I would do this," opening parentheses, "I wouldn't," closing parentheses, but someone were to go into international waters and strike Anisian's channel, I wouldn't feel sorry for him. Man, I mean, I say a little bit of research. I saw on Reddit over the weekend that suit he wore to the court case, or the dismissal, was actually from a Death Note cosplay.
Oh, I saw that picture. Did
I
you
sent it
send
to
that
you guys,
the
yeah.
group? Yeah.
Yes, and I'm looking at it as well, and I'm
Jesus
going,
Christ.
holy shit, that's not even a real suit, is it? That's like a costume suit. Oh,
Right, like it's a tearaway suit or something.
Well, I see anyone that
it
can
has,
fit a
it has
bulletproof
Velcro in the
vest
back.
underneath. Yeah.
You know how like stage suits are, where you can just put them on super quick. It's Velcroed in the back. You know.
So he can tear it
I'll be
off
one of
quickly
those.
for the ladies. And Mediocore Inc. donates $1.99 to Streamlabs to say, Ryan and Ryan here. We noticed it was 60% quieter earlier. It was so comfortable on the ears. But now you're in Genericore territory with all this noise. Sub to Cult of Krill, it's a compliment when there's no content. Mediocore, fucking strong work. I just love right at the end, just the Mediocore. It's like an advert. Man,
Dude, I'm telling you, the marketing between these guys is. I'd love to tell you to watch the last episode of the Fried Power Hour, but it's gone now. So,
do you want to upload it to my
MediaCorp
channel?
MediaCorp and Genericorp have been they're becoming cannibalistic. You know how we always talk about these extremist groups end up self-cannibalizing because they allow no deviation whatsoever? That appears to be the case with this generic marketing trend that's happening in the United States now. And MediaCorp and Genericorp are starting to go at each other. One's got silver jumpsuits, one's got silver tracksuits, and they cannot abide, dude.
I'd
They
say
are-
one of them's more
cannot
grey
abide.
tracksuits than silver, you know?
threw-
You might be right.
Yeah.
Now I threw a tweet at that guy. I
I'll
said,
be
so
honest with you, I'm
Face
kinda
New York
retarded.
City is one of those false copyright striking channels, people, for what I assume is money. This is just an FYI. I cannot control what you do with this information.
You are
That's
not
nice.
incorrect, sir.
That's nice. Now, I'm just saying, like, if we had some kind of following for this show, we could perhaps say to the people, the viewers, the listeners, the audience, hell, I might even go to describe them as the chat, the animals, the money. You could tweet at this guy going, hey, take that fucking strike down, you fat bastard. Now, I'm not saying we're in that position, but if we were, we could certainly do that.
Could do that. I'm not
could do
condoning
that.
any actions of any kind. I
Of
take
course.
public information
Yep.
and make it available
I'll
to
be
the
honest
public.
with
I
you,
didn't
I'm
dig
kinda
to
retarded.
find this image of him. It's on his channel. He does streams where he's on camera. That's what he looks like.
It's
That's
in my
it, man.
fireplace.
Bang.
Fat
Well, that's where
bastard
I
in the
normally am.
fireplace.
I'm out of the fire for once.
He's gonna go up like a fucking candle with all that body fat, mate. Hey Dude 77, aka Trucker Carlson, donated $2 to Streamlabs to say, what makes an Ecian student? What? Even better is he wore that to his wedding. That was his wedding suit as well. Oh no.
Oh, man.
He wore a Death Note cosplay outfit to his wedding and then to court. You'd think with all that screw you Anisian channel money, he'd afford a
I'll
fucking
be
suit
honest
that
with you.
fits.
I'm kind of retarded.
I'm just saying.
You know, I just feel like when you're facing the kind of fucking charge that he's facing, you try to make yourself look fucking presentable when you go
do.
in there.
you
know what I
brush
mean?
your damn
Actually-
hair.
I mean, you saw how it went down in My Cousin Vinny. If your judge ends up being Herman Munster, you need to make sure to have your shit together, dude.
That's it. Oh, the man just emanates grease as well. Like, he is slippier
Yeah,
than a McDonald's kitchen floor. I
He does
swear.
seem like he works at a Pizza Hut, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He does
He's
not
just
look
rubbing
well.
pizzas on his scalp.
Yeah, bro.
He's gone full neck beard, hasn't he? Frank the Shank Demon, and Frank the Shank Demon, sorry, donates $1 to Streamlabs to say, well, the coppers finally bashed and crashed me head in for me illegal potato peeler and all the murder. Would you guess it? I got sent to hell raspberry tart fart dark quick. What the fuck was that last bit about? Thank you, Anne Frank the Shank. And the most interesting virus donates $2 to say, do you have the sniffles, cough, or sneezes? Well, you can thank me, the most interesting virus in the world. Dos Equus virus. I don't always infect people, but when I do, I do. Stay infected, my friends. Dos
Wait,
Equus
wait, wait,
virus,
wait,
a
wait,
product
wait. Did
of
you say
generic
Dos
corp.
Equus?
What?
Did you just say Dos Equus?
Well, if I could get to the end of my fucking donation, I'll let you know. Generic corp. Yes, I did say Dos Equus virus. Why?
It's not how you pronounce that, but I.
Well, I don't speak fucking Latin, mate. I speak international waters. And
Nobody speaks Latin, Drunkle. It's
No.
a dead language. That's clearly Spanish. What are you
It's
talking
Spanish,
about?
fucking dummy.
Sorry, is Spanish not a Latin-based language?
Latin based, but it's not Latin.
Well, I mean, look.
Well, if you speak English, that's a Latin-based language.
Do I strike you as a Spaniard?
Every
sir?
language is a Latin based language.
No, it's Japanese isn't a Latin-based language.
Yeah,
It's
Oh.
like no jokes allowed today.
Oh.
No jokes at all. None will be allowed.
Oh. Look, I'm not Spanish. All right?
Okay, that's
Okay,
fine.
right,
Well,
well,
then
well,
allow
well,
me to retort. It's
Is that
fucking
cleared
Dos
up?
Equis, and it means 2 X's. All right, now you know, and knowing is half the battle, Drunkle.
What? When am I ever going to use that? Yeah, you got it
Whenever you read the name of that fucking beer is when you're gonna, and so that you don't make yourself look like an asshole saying that's Latin. You British fucks you.
Right, yeah. Oh, I'll have that Latin beer. Yeah. Look, it looks Latin.
Yeah, Latin. What Latin beer? What are you talking about?
It looks Latin, right? Also, right? What happened to like Latin America? Is that not Spanish as well?
I mean, it's not that there's some overlap there.
I
Yeah,
mean, they're
yeah,
called
there is.
Latinos, Latinas. Emphasis on the Latin. I was not
What
fucking
derived
wrong,
from?
was I?
Derived from is not the same
This
as
is not
being.
derived from. It's Latin America. That's America, but in
Yeah,
Latin.
that's an adjective, not a noun.
How
It's
is Latin
describing.
an adjective?
It's not a
describing
noun.
Latin.
It's modifying a noun.
What is it describing? Latin is not a descriptor in any
Yes,
way.
it is.
It
No, it's
absolutely
not.
can
You
be.
don't go, oh, that
Okay,
looks a bit
Latin as a
Latin.
noun. Latin. All right, here we go. Latin as a noun is the name of a language. That's a dead language. Nobody speaks it. They're not speaking fucking Latin on a beer can.
Right,
Number
unless
two,
unless
if-
you're like a wizard or something.
I thought you're a fucking wizard.
They do it
Magoo's
all the
beer,
time.
who knows? But most of the time, yeah, right, exactly. Now, if you're talking about it as an adjective, as in Latin America, then that's describing a noun. It isn't the noun.
But
you know
what
what
does-
you're talking about,
what does the
Drunkle.
adjective
Your English
mean?
is inferior. How many ways do I have to prove it?
What
I'll
does
tell
the
you
adj-
again, my imperial is better than metric, but you still won't remember it, Drunkle.
What
Guys,
does,
hit up those Streamlabs.
What does the adjective Latin mean then?
Derived from.
No, so
Derived from Latin.
All right. I will allow that. Like Latin can be an adjective in that you can go. Oh,
You'll allow
those three.
it? You'll allow it?
Those 3 words look Latin. That's the
Let me
only
tell-
way it can be an adjective.
Let me tell you something, Merriam-Webster. You guys have inferior English, and
It's-
we've gone
it's
through
Rosa
this
Stone,
time
but
and time
whatever.
again. Oh,
She's
shit,
short
that's
for
pretty
Rosetta.
good. That's pretty good.
I'm her granddaughter. Let me alone, right? I don't live. There's like I've never met anyone. I met one person. Sorry, a Tinder date who spoke Spanish. She was some kind of Mexican.
Also,
I wouldn't describe
Some
her as.
kind of Mexican.
I wouldn't describe her as looking Latin
Right.
because she's not
I'm gonna
essentially.
be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
Okay, right, yeah, got
Latin,
it.
also surprisingly, not Spanish.
No, but she spoke it. I didn't say. I said she's Mexican.
Yeah, but is she from Mexico? Why was she in the
You
UK?
said yeah,
spoke
she was from
Spanish.
Mexico. That's how she was
Okay,
Mexican.
all right.
She
Okay,
was
fine.
from Mexico.
I'll allow it. I'll allow
Oh,
it.
you'll allow it. Yeah, okay, very jealous. How am I supposed to recognize it? This is all because on Friday I said Dia de los Muertos. And now
That's
you guys
fucking
expecting
exactly
me
why.
to know Spanish.
That's right. You're correct.
And
You
not
knew it,
just
Dia
that.
de los
Do you know what? We're
Muertos.
going to
Yeah.
play a game next week. We're going to play Latin or Spanish, and you guys are going to have the hardest fucking time of it.
I love it, dude. This is great.
Vladimir Dragonov donated $2 super chat to say the Onion Boy also failed Air Force training. Yeah, I know, man. Still touts that photo like he was in there for like 5 years, though, wasn't he? Well,
I'll
his
be
head's
honest
in
with
the
you.
clouds.
I'm kind of retarded.
I'll give him that. Corbin Thomas donates $2 to... Not on a Monday, buddy. This is a Latin day. Corbin Thomas donates $2 to Streamlabs to say, Drunkle, not Spanish. Imagine my horse cock size shock. Oh, that's difficult. Latin is not the same as Spanish, you fucking Philistine. Latin is an adjective. It's not. And will always be an adjective. It won't. Until Latin as a language is revived, if it ever comes back. Fucking fight me, Drunkle. I will, mate. But I will only fight you using my magical powers, which are powered by Latin.
Speaking of horse cock, let's try to get one so I could get Kakarot.
You hear that? Sinatra wants cock. And Fatty McFatface, loving that name, donates $1.31 to Streamlabs to say, here, this should go towards a Wetherspoons, you pissed mutant pineapple. Aw, that will as well. Thank you very much. I will make sure that $1.31 goes towards beer, Fatty McFatface, just for you. Should we have
I'm
some?
gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
Yeah. We should have some.
Well, actually, before
I have.
we do... Oh, go on.
I have some breaking news on my personal situation that's going on today. If you want to hear it,
let's do it now.
With our friend
no!
Churrascaria. That's right. Churrascaria says. Churrascaria says he stole my video without my approval and then have his buddies intimidate me. Just poor conjugation. I opened already a YouTube investigation on this harassment. Okay. Now, again, I just made information available. I don't give a shit what people do to it. I did post it publicly on Twitter because he didn't fucking answer me. Now, one of my guys says, and I'm seeing all this through screenshots because he blocked me on Twitter, right?
Yeah, I just got blocked.
It says, what video did he steal, please? So we can come to an understanding. I think that's a very accurate comment to make. I'd like to know what this guy thinks I took from him.
I agree with you.
Channel
That is a completely fair request. I would almost go so far as describe it as a Latin request. It's
a Latin request, dude, you know, and I can't even get this guy to give me a Joker's dozen on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm trying to get my 20% so Sanu can get his 20. That's just what happens in the YouTube
I'm just trying to buy
scheme.
Kakarot.
That's right.
There's nary an explanation to be found.
That's right. I'll tell you what, man. He's out there looking at the shit right now, talking about it. I'm right here. Let's talk about it.
Dude,
It's the internet, guy. It's the internet. You can't get punched, so just take it easy. Why don't you just let me know what the deal is?
We'll get through some news.
I have open
we'll get through some
DMs.
news, and you send him the fucking Hangout link. We'll get him in there, and we're going to squash some beef. We're going to squash some beef.
We're going to squash those beefs. I have open DMs. Let's talk. You don't want to do that? Come on the fucking show.
Come on the
fucking show.
We're in international waters. We allow people who look like thumbs here.
Dude, there's no extradition treaty with the UK. We're in the clear.
That's it. You're good. You're good. Death itself donated $1 to say Supernatural PSA. Speaking Latin is a telltale sign of possession. If someone is speaking Latin, please find a large cross and beat the possessed over the head with it. Thank you.
Yeah, again, dead language, as in for dead people. Really, I didn't want to bring this up, Drunkle, before because I'd rather talk about adjectives. But if you must know, it's really an appropriation. It's an appropriation of my culture, dude, right? Like, that offends the translucent white delegation that I have to refer to it as a dead language because you don't already understand in your fucking imperialist metric mind that somehow certain things weren't made for the living, son of a bitch. You appropriated me, dude. That's offensive to translucent white people.
Why don't zombies speak Latin?
Zombies are appropriators up and down. I've told you a number of times that the undead are completely unacceptable to anything related to following Al-Hud al-Azim, being a ghost, or sticking with the tenets of white supremacy, man.
Fucking religion into it.
No. Oh, I'll bring it all. I'll show you a whale right now. I will show you a whale right now, Drunkle.
You've already sent me a dick pic. I don't want to see your whale again, bro.
And let me tell you... I laughed because of the joke, and then I remembered that I did actually do that.
Random goon in the chat says, don't we still use Latin in medical terminology? Yes, we do, thus proving all doctors are zombies, because Latin is a dead language.
All doctors are ghosts, maybe. You know what I mean? Zombies are the undead, and they're shunned by society. They're
ghosts are undead. No, we're not.
No, ghosts are dead. No, ghosts are dead. You're in no position to challenge my expertise on being a ghost, dude.
I can, because I was resurrected myself, sir.
Oh yeah, was it
Yeah.
by Zenith or Quasar?
It was by Susan
I
Wojcicki.
fucking remembered
You
him this
remembered
time.
Quasar. Well done. Well done. No, because my channel was killed off, and then I was resurrected. I was a little later than Jesus, but I like to sleep in. So I know what it's like, man. I've been beyond the veil, and it's a bit cluttered. Could do with a good tidy up, I would go and I would describe the afterlife as a bit Latin,
A bit, just a little bit Latin. Well,
Feels
it's okay for it
a
to
hint
be.
of Latin.
It's okay for it to be because since it's a dead language, that is for us, dude.
Well, as
That's
soon as
for
I've just
us.
been hit by yet another car, I'm getting
Yeah, you're
quite
about
the
to qualify,
experience.
friend. You're about to qualify.
Yeah, but it should be a helicopter crash.
Oh. Alright, speaking of which, let's have some news. Kobe Bryant dying helicopter crash. Well done, Sinatra.
I was on Facebook last night, and I very rarely go on Facebook. And
Yeah, it's not any fun, dude. It's no good.
No, it's not. This guy I used to work with had the hottest take, and I know people are talking about that he's a rapist and all this, whatever. But this guy I used to work with had the hottest take. He said, I don't feel bad for Kobe's wife because she is crying in her mansion.
Ugh.
Her multi-million dollar
Yeah.
mansion. I was like, she lost a husband and a daughter. What do you mean you don't feel bad for her?
I see
But
it,
she's a
yeah,
millionaire.
All I wanna talk
There's
to-
nothing like a big bank account to take the sting out of losing your family,
Well, every time I hear stuff like that, all I can think is if that's their opinion, I want them to define what their line is. What dollar amount, when you cross that line,
I'll
is
be
now
honest with
that's
you.
not
I'm
important.
kinda retarded.
What's you tell me how many dollars that human life was worth.
Yeah.
You
Well,
want to
and-
say it's not important? Set the line, you ice cold motherfucker.
Daughter as well. I mean, husband's one thing, but daughter? Or, your child? Like, that's...
Yeah, a
as
little girl.
parent, you're never going to get over that. You're never going to get over that. That
That's
stays
not
with you.
good. Yeah.
I mean, you can get a new husband. Fair enough. He ain't going to be a basketball player. If he
Not
is,
going to
he's
be
gonna
another
like-
Kobe.
He's not going to be another Kobe. But, I mean, you're not going to have... you can have another child as well, but, I mean, your child is irreplaceable. You get another husband. Easy.
Yeah, no problem.
They're everywhere.
Dude, I'll tell you what, though,
49%
man,
of the
there sure-
population. Especially
There
with that
sure
bank
was a bunch
account.
of I'll tell you, there sure was a bunch of that bullshit on Twitter where people, before the goddamn body was cold, were out there going, "Oh, remember what a shitty person Kobe is because of this shit that happened 50." Goddamn, dude.
Yeah.
Like, your soapbox gonna be there for you to stand on tomorrow.
I think
you
it's
know?
just people just being
chill for the.
just being non-conformist, though, isn't it? Going like, oh, everyone's
I
sad and
guess.
in mourning because of it, but not me, because he did questionable tweets from 15
Right.
years ago.
No, it's true.
My
It's true.
my pronouns are in my bio.
everywhere.
It's Lady
Let's be honest.
Monoceros for 5.
Ablacius testiculus est lac filio meo.
Wow, text-to-speech speaks Latin. Which? And you, Lady Monoceros. Yeah,
What did it
No way.
say?
you dirty
did it
Latin.
say?
I don't know. Well, it's testiculus is in there. So it's
Well, you
something
seem to know so much about Latin. I thought surely you could translate a simple clause
All
like
right,
that one.
It might have
Drunkle.
been Latin. It might have been Spanish. I don't
It could
know.
have been
okay?
fucking Spanish.
Fucking hell. Yeah, I did see. Oh man, it was within a day of it happening because it was day before yesterday, wasn't it? The helicopter crash. Oh, I gotta admit, I was out of the loop. 'Cause I just go on Reddit and there's all these Kobe memes. I'm like, oh, what's he done? Turns out, the last thing ever. Although the trashiest thing I did see was 1.4 million views on a YouTube channel calling Kobe at 3 a.m. OMG, he answers he isn't dead. Absolute trash.
Oh, wait, it's not that fucking stupid Ouija channel with the guy where his girlfriend died or whatever.
Texting my dead girlfriend at
Fucking
3 a.m.
pig.
challenge gone wrong.
Fucking asshole.
Wow. Well, rather gone wrong than gone sexual. I suppose.
I mean, shit.
Fair enough.
Whatever. It's in bad taste. Like that's not
well,
very
that's
cool.
that's
But
exploitative more than anything.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
I wouldn't say that there should be a law against it because we're in international
No.
waters, but
We
it's-
are in.
it's definitely. I mean, have some fucking respect, mate. Wait a week before
Yeah, but he
cashing
doesn't.
in on it.
Isn't that this guy's MO though? Like, isn't this what he does? You know?
Yeah.
All right, maybe a
he's
law
dick.
just for that one particular person.
Just for
then.
the one guy.
You're not allowed to do any videos on the deceased until like a day after their funeral. Then
Uncle,
it's fair game.
I'm not saying we need to bring back the gallows, but what's wrong with the stocks? You know?
Yeah,
saying.
right. Just hem him up there for a bit.
You know, you don't have to kill him. Just make him think about it for a minute.
Yeah, I suppose you're right, yeah. Do it at 3 a.m. Stocks gone wrong. Mr. Trent Mooney donates a $10 super chat to say cheers. Cheers to you, Mr. Trent Mooney. Much appreciated. Anyway, that's I think it's about all of it for the sad news anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
R.I.P. in peace. R.I.P. in peace.
Yeah. There it is.
Oh shit! And I have. Oh, sorry. You're right. I did.
I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
The ghost of Jeffrey Epstein or Epstein. I've never worked out how to say. Do you think Clinton was in the chopper with them? No, better not.
You
Better
know,
not.
that my literal first thought was, I wonder what he knew about Clinton.
Yeah, right. But I'm not gonna say anything about that until one day after his funeral. The ghost of Jeffrey Epstein donated $1 to Streamlabs to say doctors have to be ghosts because the shit they see every day has to make them as dead inside as I am outside. You might be right, man, but then that's a zombie as well, isn't it? I don't know. We need tests done, I think. Diagnose doctors with either zombieism or ghostism, which I guess is just called being dead. Corbin Thomas donates $2 super chat to say, oh, fucking hell. Something in Spanish.
What's that?
Is this something in Spanish? In facium, I better not because then I'm a wizard. Oh, I want to be a wizard. In facium tuam citri fructum. Right, that's something to do with pineapples. I know it. Qui pugnabit sicut mihi quem voltis esse. Esse? Now that is Spanish. Et virtuis defrite. Thank you, Corbin Thomas. Corbin Thomas. That was
Corbin Thomas multipass.
Oh shit, that would have been better, yeah. Just now do it in Spanish. Do a Spanish Jason Statham. Comimos temprano todos los días.
That actually was pretty good.
That's the only Spanish I know. It means I eat lunch every day.
Hey, there it is, dude.
I did learn a little bit of Spanish to ask out a girl who worked at a coffee shop. I asked her out in Spanish. I said, would you like to join me for a cup of tea? And she went, I don't drink tea. But she didn't realise I had a follow-up. I went, how about a coffee? Boom!
Oh, shit, you were ready. Bang!
I was fucking ready. And she went, no. Okay, well, I tried.
I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
It's not quite deserving of a car crash, but you're on thin ice, buddy.
All right. No, I'm worried. JTR donates $2 to Streamlabs to say the Ouija board challenge is better than a fat fucking asshole up north false flagging people and crying like a little bitch when exposed for it. You're right there.
Dang.
Well, I mean, two sides of the same coin, I'd say. Right, on to the next.
Well, what's the dark side of the corn on this, Drunkle? You tell me, man.
That's a pink. Oh, no, never mind. On to the next one. Man who rushed
Oh,
to
you're
hospital.
getting close.
I know, man. I stopped myself, all right? I gotta be Latin about this. Speaking of which, Vladimir Dragonov donates a $2 super chat to say, Deus et mihi vires et imperium, which means it tastes kind of Latin in here. Thank you, Vladimir, for the $2. Man who rushed to hospital when legs turned blue discovers embarrassing cause. Any questions? Any guesses? What could it be? What turned your legs?
I mean, I guess not.
All right, well, the man, he took himself to the emergency room after noticing
Underwear
his
too
legs.
tight.
Okay, I got one.
Oh,
for you.
okay, that's good. Underwear too tight from Sinatra. Ghastly, what say you?
I think that he tried to stuff his pants. You know what I mean? Like he was going to the club and he tried to stuff his pants so that it looked like he had something going on there. Right? And he cut off circulation to a femoral artery.
Okay, right. Well, let's find out the answer. Here, this is, thank you, Getty Images, for an NHS waiting room. Strong work. The tweet has more than 160,000 likes. He shared his embarrassing experience. He wrote, went to the ER because my legs are turned blue, and WebMD says I have, cancer. Deep vein thrombosis. Was this it? The big one? No! I have the dumb shits who doesn't wash his new jeans before wearing them. I have the dumb ass. Sorry, dumb ass, dumb shits. It was new jeans. He's an idiot, but, you know, he's a live idiot, and he's looking kind of Latin. Moving on. Doctors beg men not to masturbate with banana peels. Just going to leave that one hanging.
You know, it's not bad advice. I'd say that's probably not a good idea. Plus, those strings are going to get everywhere. It's going to be like a terrible cleanup. You got that whole thing flapping around. I mean, who likes the long beef curtains in the first place? Nobody wants to bang a poorly packed suitcase. I say no bananas, dude.
Innies and outies, innit?
I feel like men know instinctively not to do that.
Well, I mean, we start off with sexual peeling.
Hey.
It's strong work. I like this photo. Look, I know it's Shutterstock, but that is how you hold a banana skin after you've just masturbated with it.
I have
All the way to the trash.
26 years on this earth. And not once has the thought ever crossed my head. I wonder what that would feel like on my dick.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's true.
I did see. It was I think it was 4chan post. And it was someone saying, "Guys, help me!" Right? I was cooking in the nude last night. And
Don't like where this is going.
I got a chicken breast out, and as I was about to cut the chicken breast, it fell off of the chopping board, and it hit my dick. Before hitting the floor, I wake up today and my dick is all inflamed. What do I do? And everyone's just like, you fucked the chicken breast, didn't you, mate? You fucked the chicken breast, didn't you?
Yeah, don't go, oh, it slipped and fell onto my dick. Nah, fuck all that, man. You tried to bang that raw chicken.
It's like anytime someone's got like a wine bottle up their ass and they're like, I fell on it. No one is believing that. Mm-hmm. Not a person in the world.
Mm-hmm. That's a big X to doubt.
So don't masturbate with banana peel, guys. It's a very Latin thing to do. Moving on. Cannabis might just save global bee populations. It's good news. Apart from that close up on the bee. That should be one of our album covers.
I think
bees getting higher.
I think they're just making up shit to say that marijuana's saving them.
Well, it's mainly to do. I think marijuana doesn't. Well, I mean, bee population has really, seriously decreased in the past 20 years because of the amount of pesticides we use. Now, I don't think we use that many or any at all pesticides for growing a crop of ganj.
That's correct. For the good dope, you don't want it ever treated with any chemicals, man. They got to grow up that's why they put them in them big tents and greenhouses and stuff to try to keep the. And I don't know, do bees pollinate weed? I can't think of a time I've ever seen bees and weed together, but I guess so, right?
Well, of course they do, because cannabis flowers, I think it's the male plant's flower, because you want the female in order to get a good smoke. It's the females who have the pollen.
You smoke the females. Yeah, exactly.
It is the pollen is tetrahydrocannabinol. That's the shit that gets you high.
Mm-hmm. That's all correct.
I mean, it's a plant. Of course it pollinates, you dick.
I mean, I'm just saying, I never thought really about bees pollinating weeds or growing fields of weed. There'd be fucking a bunch more bees. So I'd say this is probably overblown, but at least accurate. I'd give it somewhat true.
It's good for the bees. And look, I mean, if the bees go, then they're taking us with them, you know? Oh, unless someone's going to come up with a fucking little mechanical bee. And that's just some Black Mirror shit.
Synthetic bees.
Okay. I have a little bit of
useless against him.
I have a little bit of breaking news over here.
Oh, shit. Right. Oh, wait. No.
Beep, 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 beep.
That's the real breaking news noise. Go on.
The United States government is now cautioning citizens not to travel to China after they issued the evacuation order for anywhere near Wuhan.
Right, so alternative headline, don't trust China. China is asshole.
China is asshole. Yeah.
Dude, this has gotten out of hand fucking quick.
Yeah, I think we're overdue for an epidemic, though.
What was it, like 2 days ago? They said, we think it's
2 days ago?
We think it's 2,500 infected. And Hong Kong researchers came out today and were like, no, it's about 50,000 people infected.
That's insurance job, mate. That's what it is. It's like whenever, like, you know, there's like damage done to a building, they'll always trump up the amount of damage that was done. It's an insurance job, man.
It's hard to say. I don't know. We don't know the things firsthand, you know, unless we were in the hospitals and stuff. We'd have no way of knowing real numbers.
Well, no, okay, here it is.
Mm-hmm.
Choked on my own spit.
Got a
Holy
happy
shit.
bee, though. The bee's so happy.
I agree that it's certainly growing quickly. I'll give it that, but I don't know how many of these numbers are
It's
exact.
just doing
Yeah,
its
exactly.
job.
Yesterday, the Chinese government,
Well, fuck, it's gerbs.
the communist Chinese government gave out the number 2,500.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's how many people are sick, 18 dead. Hong Kong independent researchers, which is, you know, mostly westernized, they came out today and were like, that is bullshit. It is close to 50,000 people infected and 80,000 suspected infections.
It's just a sniffle, guys. Just take a couple of days off work, watch some Netflix, box of tissues.
I'm gonna be honest
you'll
with
be
you.
right as
I'm
rain.
kind of retarded.
Drink plenty of orange juice. And you'll be
Mm-hmm,
fine.
right?
A honey monster in the chat says THC is higher in the female plants, not the males, which have pollen. There you go. There you go. Thank
Correct.
you, a honey monster. We've a
Female
botanist
plants
in our
also
midst.
bushy.
No, we smoke the females. You keep the males on hand for exactly. See, they know. They already know.
They know.
So
They
bees,
know.
bees.
Good old bees. Vladimir Dragonoff donates a $2 super chat to say Semper Fidelis. So I don't speak Spanish, mate. Joseph Kerwen donates a $5 super chat to say pollinate weed and you'll get seeds. Do you want seedy weed? I have had it.
Seedy
it's interesting.
weed.
Seedy weed. Either the
Yeah,
seed like explodes mid-spliff, which is interesting, or it just makes it taste really fucked up, which is interesting as well. I hit a seed. And Hey Dude 77, aka Trucker Carlson, donates a $2 Streamlabs to streamlabs.com/drunken uncle to say the answer, the ghost question. There is actually a beekeeper that makes cannabis honey by providing cannabis plants for his bees to pollinate. He's doing the Lord's work. The Lord's work. Fantastic. We got bees. We got weed. We're all happy. Also, do you know what? Speaking of China and speaking of honey, do you know that there is actually a business of making fake honey? And they even put like, to make it look authentic, they'll even put like little bees' legs and shit in there.
What?
It's I shit you not. It's called honey laundering. It's
You're
a real. It's
God
a
damn,
real
fuck
thing.
you, Drunko.
No,
Fuck
it's
you,
real.
no,
it's
not.
fucking real, man.
Honey laundering. Fuck
It is
you,
real.
man.
It's
You know what? I
fucking
believe
real.
it. I believe it. I believe it.
It's real, and it's
shit.
also the name of our next folk band. Vladimir
Yeah, there you go,
Dragonoff.
man.
Also,
Vladimir Dragonoff throws 5 to Super Chat to say, did you see the video of Chinese villagers preventing any strangers from entering their village? I did not, but it does remind me of there was a small village in Britain during the plague, which basically quarantined itself from, well, everyone else, saved a lot of lives. They all died.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah,
died
they
heroes.
did, but they're trying to at least not. Yeah. At least not infect the rest of the populace, right?
Right? I'd have survived a plague. It's nothing.
Yeah.
Well,
It
yeah,
only
I mean,
affects the arms and legs, not the head.
That's
so you're
it,
good.
yeah. Well, I mean, I got some of the side effects, but that's how I got this big eye. And that
That's
is
how
why
you
we're
get-
living in
right.
international waters right now, where we can control our borders. Blake Blecker donates a $5 super chat to say, hey, tell Gasly and Sinatra, hey guys, that I've sent them some Streamlabs. Also, here you go. I'm thinking of taking a break for a while. Cheers, brothers. Oh, thank you very much, Blake Blecker. He's going to go back
let me
into
take
the
a look.
world and just be Blake Becker for a while. And no one will
He'll be
recognize him.
regular. That's right. But before you revert to being Blake Becker,
See,
sir,
you
for
can't-
a dollar.
You can't get
on-
it right now. You
It's
can't-
tough. It's
in
tough,
there.
yeah. For a dollar on streamlabs.com/Golf City, blocker says, here you go, brother. I'm going to take a break from social media and shit. I totally understand. It is a lot of bullshit, so I get you, man. But thank you very much. Have a good time doing whatever you're doing.
Being Blake Becker. His
Being
secret
Blake
identity.
Becker. Blake Becker.
Mild-mannered accountant Blake Becker.
Right.
I got $1 over here from him that said, I did research on his death. I'm assuming this is about Kobe. And it said something must have gotten to the engine to make it catch on fire. But I was reading in the paper
Hillary.
that it said it was foggy as well. Anyway, this might be my last donation for a while. I need a break from social media.
Sure, yeah, man.
All right, man.
Looking forward to your
Blake
return,
Becker.
Blake Becker. Looking forward to your return. I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be when I'm falling from a building and I go like, "Help me, Blake! and then out of nowhere you swoop in at the speed of lightning and break my fucking spine.
At that point, he's Blacker. He's not Blake Blacker when he
I also got
that's his alter ego, dude.
That's when he's drunk and ordering an Uber. So I'm like, Blake Blacker.
I also got another update here about cases in America.
Oh.
That is a lot of dolphins.
110 patients are now under investigation in 26 states in America.
Yeah, I think I saw a breakdown on that recently. It was like, however many people came up negative. I think it was 5 positive, 20 negative, and 50 or 75 pending, something like that. So it wasn't huge, but yeah, I mean, there was at least a couple confirms on there. So even a low percentage, you definitely want to keep a very sharp eye on.
I'm not gonna lie. One got some emergency water. I'm planning on all right. Time to hunker down for a bit.
Oh,
dude,
yeah,
no
doomsday
shit.
prepper.
Are you a prepper, Sanu?
I am right next to a international airport. I don't give a fuck.
Are you a prepper? Do you have a bunker?
No bunker yet, but eventually I would like to get one.
Do you have a basement where you live?
Yes.
No shit. So you could bunker it up down there, at least kind of to some degree, yeah?
Yeah.
I've got 18 cans of Carlin. I'll be fine. Right,
well, I've got a pack and a half of cigarettes and some lunch meats. I should be okay for as long as I need.
I've got half a lasagna and 4 lamb chops. I'm ready for the long haul, buddy. Bastard Beast in the chat in regards.
Good.
Bastard Beast in the chat.
I was in talks with who was it? My Patriot Supply about getting a sponsorship from them, and they sent me a thing of their stuff, and I have that put down in the basement too.
A thing of their stuff, from the guy.
I think it's like the 4 week supply kit. I got that. Fuck yeah.
Bastard Beast in the chat in regards to the honey laundering situation says, "Oh, come on, drunkle." Well done. Well done. Sometimes, mate, that's how it be. Right, moving on.
Bitches think it don't be like it is, but it do.
But it do. It do. Moving on, it's the mirror. Glitter coffins mean your funeral can be as ridiculously extra as you are. Glitter coffins? Hey, Sinatra.
Gloffin.
It's gonna sell like gangbusters in Chicago.
Oh, for sure.
Man, imagine like archaeologists 1,000 years ago. We found some bones and a shit ton of shredded, sparkly plastic. This person was obviously some kind of fairy. Infinity 8 donated $1 to Streamlabs to say, "New listener here. I love to listen to you crazy guys while I'm gaming. Keep it up." All right, well, just because you said that, let's be quiet.
Duck Dog in the chat says
for
238. Absolutely, that is the way to go. 238, buddy.
What's 238?
I'll send it to you.
Can you just tell me?
No, I have to show you.
Is that the size of glitter coffin you want? The old
Here,
238?
It appears this body was given ecstasy post-mortem. You know anything about this?
Can you guys see what I'm screen sharing?
Oh, do it.
No. What?
No, I don't.
Because fucking Hangouts is amazing. Here, I'll DM it to you.
It's true.
Bring it up on
It's true.
I'm not bringing it up. If I don't know what it is, I'm not fucking bringing it up, mate. Moving on.
It's an infograph.
Don't care.
About how you like your toast and coffee.
This is one for you, Ghastly.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I'm
This is one for
listening.
you. Walking sharks discovered near Australia, and there's no need to head for the hills because apparently they can't climb hills.
Yeah,
If it was
okay.
walking
I see
sharks,
what they
I'd
did
go
there.
up a flight of stairs, to be honest.
Well, we took a look at this story on Saturday because obviously something like walking sharks, I'm going to want to be on that immediately. So,
Oh, yeah.
and they are very small, but if we leave this aggression unchecked, not now, but 10 years from now, we risk everything. You know what I mean?
True.
And and you guys in the chat know this already. There's a race war going on in the ocean. There's whales versus sharks. And around here, I say fuck sharks. So it's concerning to me that they're starting to walk, but I'll step on their little fins, man, and make sure the whales are protected, sir.
Well, I mean, it would be different if it was like running sharks discovered, sprinting
Right.
sharks,
It's not
roller
it's not-
skating sharks.
Yeah, exactly. It's still Night of the Living Shark. It's not 28 sharks later yet. Like, they're not running, Then
Well,
it gets
I mean-
much worse once they start running.
Oh, of course, yeah. He aimed
Yeah.
for the
Oh,
head,
yeah.
guy. I'm just saying, look, walking sharks, coronavirus, Kobe. We're in the end times, people. We're in the end times. I'm sure there's something in the Bible about this.
And Snoot, as far as your infographic is concerned, I'm gonna give you a 33B. I'll give you a 33B myself.
Okay. Yahoo just refreshed. We got that article out just in time, guys. We did it. Moving on. Federal court
I like my meats
says,
real lean. Real lean.
Getting muted in RuneScape doesn't violate your civil rights. Now we know.
Yeah. You don't say.
This is brought to us by Owen S. Good. He's all right. It turns out a Pennsylvania man has been complaining legally about getting muted constantly in RuneScape, and it turns out it doesn't violate his civil rights, so he's probably going to go and play something else now. EVE Online or something. Man, I miss the old days of RuneScape. Just sat there, stoned off my tree, just mining for like 4 hours straight. Not paying attention to a damn thing.
You need the Navy Raven.
You what?
The Navy Raven.
Navy Raven?
For EVE Online.
Navy Raven.
Hey,
The
Gasly.
boat?
Oh, is that the,
I'm in, dude.
Is that the boat that the ghostly overlords are currently sailing?
Yes.
Excellent. Moving on. Swimming not advised at one South Florida beach after samples show high poop levels. That's the scientific method of exactly how many.
Well, they're using technical terms. They're using technical terms here, but if I understand this correctly, that means there's a lot of things shitting in the water.
It does. Now, I'm not a wizard, and I'm not a zombie doctor.
I don't know. You can read Latin, so you could have fucking fooled me, dude.
Is it Latin? Is it Spanish? We don't know. You don't describe things as Spanish. Ooh, it seems kind of Spanish. You know,
It's
only
Lattish.
Latin.
It's Lattish.
Ooh, Lattish.
It's Lattish.
It's Spatin.
Well,
no, it's not
that sounds Russian to me. That sounds Russian to me. I don't trust it. I'm still very Cold War oriented. I know Trusky the Ruskies. You know what I'm saying?
I like Lattish better.
It's not been spat in. It's been pooped in. And yes, you are right, Credible Threat and Carmen. The pool is closed. The pool is so fucking closed. High poop levels there. Like, how many are poops in here? High. Ooh, that's bad. That's bad. Moving on. Local man arrested after blaring Benny Hill song near people slipping on ice.
Arrested though?
Or as he's locally
Come
known,
on.
a hero.
This has got to be somewhere not in America.
Sioux Falls.
Wait. Read the top of the screen.
The very top.
I gotcha.
It is satirical. Oh, you got me, Sioux
Still
Falls.
though, that's great.
You got me.
That's outstanding. That's good work, man.
I've been pooped on. Moving on then. The dead speak. Scientists recreate the voice of 3,000-year-old mummy. Now we like our space shit here on the
now
Ravy
they have
Raven.
The rainy Naven. They had me in the first half. The dead do speak. I tend to sometimes, I don't know if you guys know this, but I tend to get a little bit long-winded. Just every great once now and again. It's not all the time. It's not every day that I'm just going on and on and on about nothing, but every once in a while
Mondays
I do. What I
where
will
you
say,
just go
though,
on and on and on.
in the second half of this, I gotta say it takes a harsh turn for me. That's gotta be a no from me, dog.
Well,
I can't do it with the undead. Fuck the undead. I don't give a damn what they have to say. That's like giving 15-year-old girls Twitter accounts. You knew you were in for trouble. What the hell are we doing here?
Fucking a honey monster in the chat says mummy net. No.
That's good.
Oh, that is such strong work, a honey monster. Well done. Well done. So they is what's cool about it, because we do like the space stuff, but I love the history stuff as well. Like using new technology on 3,000-year-old shit. I mean, this motherfucker, when he was alive, couldn't even fathom what an MRI was. And look at him now.
Right. Look at him now. He's come so far, dude.
Come so far and got so far, but in the end, let's leave it.
Don't do it. Don't even do it.
They created a 3D model of his vocal tract to recreate his. See how fucking
that's
tight
badass.
Is that, mate?
Does it have an image of the model, the 3D model?
Not in here, no, because after one of the articles we'd have, I think they're afraid someone's going to want to put their dick in it. But all
right, that's true.
All they got him to say at the moment, I think it was something like his bed or something like that. But we can hear it. We can hear it.
Wait. Okay, yeah.
Oh, that was it.
Wait, I'll play that again.
All right, you're gonna have to listen in on real time. It's just going.
I can't hit. Oh.
It's making actual mummy noises. It's, the bastard beast said earlier on, just went, quoted from the dead dude. It's like, hey, mummy, what was it like back when you were alive?
Wait, where are they getting this wave from? What did they just take an imprint of his throat? I mean, come on.
You make a 3D model of the vocal tract, and then I guess all you got to do is put air through it.
Yeah, but, well, I get the part of playing back the model as a sound, but what created that model? They just take a mold of his fucking larynx? What are they doing here?
We're using the MRI, which is going to give you a 3D image. They would have been able to use probably a 3D printer.
I'm saying, what is it an image of? His brain...
3D printer.
His brain didn't record. I get that. I get what they did.
His vocal tract.
What the fuck does that mean? His throat?
His voice box. His
voice box? It's not an MP3 player. It didn't record the last 5 things he said, Drunkle.
No, right. They took an MRI.
Yes, an MRI would create an image of the actual tissue in there. It didn't record the
tissue.
It's not a vinyl record.
They used a 3D printer to make.
Damn if it's 5D. That'll make a recording of the goddamn sound.
They used a 3D printer to create the model of the 3D image they got from the MRI, and then put a leaf blower on the side of it or something. I turned a fan on behind it. You imagine that in the office and their fans just going,
I understand. You can take a piece of poop and play it back as a waveform. That ain't the point, Drunkle. I'm saying they got
They 3D printed it and someone went...
They
recorded
just spat in it. They spat in it.
I know you put a leaf blower on a poop to make the sound. That's not the point here.
Right, okay,
Drunkle.
right. So
the point is taking the surface image of the fucking voice box is not a recording of the last thing that he said, man.
No, because the last thing he said might have been Well, whatever ancient Egyptian for is. Right, so they got a 3D image. It worked. Oh man.
I gotta take a drink of my water.
They took
That's
a
solid.
3D image using an MRI, then used a 3D printer to create a model of his airway, connected it to an electronic larynx, which is an artificial voice box.
Drunkle, you can say 3D as many times as you want. It's not gonna make you right about this, dude.
What? I'm just reading what it says, Gasly.
It's 3D.
It's 3D. All right.
Honestly, you are being so fucking Latin about this, mate.
3D.
Holy shit. Imagine if that was his dying words, though. Like, oh no, a truck. I'm not sure where he got a truck in ancient Egypt. The timelines are crossing over, people. Still,
same place he got the MP3 player that you're suggesting would be in his voice box, man.
Oh, you need to let go of the MP3 there. Right? Just giving me a file extension, no matter how many times, doesn't make you right, okay?
2. That's right, 2. I totally caught up.
Fucking hell. I can't remember who said it in the chat, but they said, is 5D printing a real thing? Yeah.
It is now.
Taste and smell come with it. Oh no, smell and the ladybird dimension, isn't it? I forgot about that. Still, if you don't think that is the tightest shit, you can get the fuck out of
dude,
my face.
No, it's badass. That's super badass, man.
Still, I mean, look, scientists recreating the voice of a 3,000-year-old mummy. There's like 45,000 people with coronavirus, guys. But no, you keep fucking around with a dead guy's throat.
This is where our funding goes.
Right, moving on. Man breaks own record for sitting in a barrel at the top of a pole. Here he is. Loves his work.
Okay.
You know what? All I can think is you already had the record. Like, what?
Yeah, but he's just going, I think I could. I got a weekend off work. I think I could go a couple of hours extra.
Okay, how long? What's the time? Well, how long are we talking about? A month?
80 feet in the air. Here he is. That's quite the pole.
Wait, he's been there since 1997.
No.
He just tossed up a McDouble every couple hours, going here.
Man, for fuck. He's set it in 1997. He's kind of quite
Yeah, I
the audience
admit,
there.
you gotta throw it up again. I need a proof bucket.
22 years.
What's out below?
Fucking hell. 22 years ago, 22 years later, he said it was a British record of 54 days. He took it
Holy
to
shit.
67 and is now trying to push
Christ.
it to 80.
You know how hard it is?
Why?
Birthday candles lit up there.
Dude, like, is his wife that annoying that he's like, that's it, I'm going in the barrel, and he's gone for 3 months?
Like, he's ordering like Thai food, and they go, "Okay, what's your address?" And he goes, "Right, have you got a pen?"
No. He just goes, I'm the barrel guy. Everybody in town already knows
I'm
about
the
this.
barrel
You know
guy.
what I
Yeah,
mean?
just send out a drone. It'll know where to go.
Oh,
And
shit.
like the delivery guy's down there just trying to throw pots of noodles up to him, you know.
He's got to have a puts the lotion in the basket situation going on, right? With a pulley or
Like
something.
the opposite of it.
Sir, can
Right.
I have your address for delivery? The pole on lot.
Yeah.
All right,
One,
so what's the
the
address?
pole.
Barrel, one barrel, one
Care
barrel.
of barrel.
Care off barrel. Is there like a little chance? Because barrels are quite waterproof, aren't they? If it starts to rain, could he drown?
Mhm. I mean, he could close the barrel.
Oh, good
I mean,
point,
I
yeah.
mean, if
He
he
could
was up
pick it
there in a
himself.
cask, I would understand. But we're talking about a barrel here. He should be fine.
You're probably right. You're probably right. I don't know why I'm so worried about him. His
Well, we
wife
need
is
to
having
ask a
brilliant time.
delivery. We need to ask a delivery expert. Could Ezzy Slays get this guy a root beer? I
He
think
couldn't
is the
even
real
get
question
Sinatra
here.
root beer, and I don't think this is even
All
a
you have to
shady
do is
area.
knock on my fucking front door.
Oh shit!
Ezzy Slays, if you're out there, buddy, let us know. We need you. Moving on. Firms urged to crack down on office football chat. Why? Because it's sexist.
Really?
It excludes women.
Well, be into football then, bitch.
But then, all right, look at the name of the woman.
Okay.
No. It's pronounced Franck, please.
You know what I do?
Francais.
You know what I do when I go on Monkey in the Morning and him and Badger are talking about football?
Mm-hmm.
I go, boring. This is boring. I don't care. And just until they stop. Maybe women need to learn how to do that. Stand up for yourself.
Or, you know, maybe go off and chat to someone else. Like, you know, it is, after all, private conversation. And pussy doesn't mean you can just elbow your way into every private conversation. Go and chat about glittery coffins with your friend in HR, Helen. You know?
Well,
Anyway.
I don't understand the just dwindling towards the fucking drain pipe attitude. Okay, so if you tell him not to do this, you're saying that you're not talking about a thing I enjoy, so you can't talk about it. Instead of going, you're not talking about a thing I enjoy, let me go talk about something else. Like, you could create more or you could destroy more. Like, what industry are you fucking in? You know what I mean?
You could
I
get
don't-
into sports as well. That would open up whole new avenues of conversation.
Fair enough.
for
That's your
you.
business. Yeah, I mean,
you
you
ain't
can
even
watch
got to
whatever
learn
the
a
hell you
lot
want.
about it. Either you can just two
Oh,
men
wait
chatting
a
about
minute.
football. All you got to do is walk up and go, yeah, shocking display last night.
I'm sorry, Drunkle. I tried to be with you on this. I just realized they're talking about soccer. I don't give a fuck about
Oh,
this.
for fuck. All right, well then, let's just stop talking about it in the workplace then,
Yeah,
because
I-
we're
dude, it's
excluding
totally-
Gasly.
That's right. It's British to talk about fucking whatever
Come
y'all
on.
call it.
Come
Soccer.
on. Come
Yo,
on.
you call it football. And
right, you know
goddamn
what?
cricket. It says cricket in this article.
You know what?
Is it?
I believe in turnabout being fair play. If they don't want to hear sports talk, that's fine. But I don't want to hear about talk I don't care about, which is any issue.
Whoa.
Anything that's not
Whoa.
about sport.
I don't want to hear about a single issue that a woman is having.
Wow.
Interesting.
They're just
Funny
gonna
how
stop
quickly
talking.
those doors open when you try to censor other people, huh?
That's it, yeah. You say, like, trickle to the, what was it, down the drain pipe, did you say?
Indeed, I did. Circling the drain, if you will.
Circling the drain. I prefer circling the barrel pole. I don't know. We're going to
I
move on.
see. Yeah.
But thank you for your input.
You're
Anne
putting
Frank.
leaks in the barrel. They're putting holes in the barrel. We
You're
were
drilling
watertight,
holes in the
Drunkle.
barrel.
We could have gone over the falls with this fucking thing, but now we're not watertight. Motherfuckers got to drill holes
a
in the
good
barrel.
barrel.
It's gonna look like we drank hot sauce in a cartoon. You don't want that,
You
man.
know
no
what?
one
I
wants
agree
that.
with Em in the chat. If we can't talk about football or sports or whatever it is on our minds, I don't want to hear about your fucking kids, Anne Frank.
You know what I don't want to hear about? Shows that have vampires on them, shopping for facial hygiene products, or what this candle smells like. I don't want to hear none of that shit.
I
How's
like
that?
a candle.
You like a good candle? Well, you're British. You get certain exceptions for being a little bit.
I like the smell.
Yeah, I understand.
I got one at the moment that smells like fresh laundry. It's like the best thing that's ever happened to my living room, man. Besides, you know, obviously, like washing some laundry.
Yes, trending.
What's that?
Hashtag be quiet, Karen.
That's not be quiet, Anne Frank. Although I think some people are going to take that the wrong way. Although, you know, if she were quiet enough, she might still be around nowadays to complain about football, Anne Frank. Moving on.
Uncle, can I tell you that when you first flipped to that image, based on the position of the wire and the position of the black station ID thing on the microphone and the color, I thought it was about to be a Muppets article that looks like Kermit going, yay!
Well, it was a Muppet article.
I was
in Britain.
excited for a third of a second, so I was very excited. But then, you know, you crushed my reality as normal. You're ruining Mondays, Drunkle. You're ruining Monday.
Oh, ruining them for everyone, buddy. Moving on, right? Trashy! Wedding photo trend slammed, as others say it would result in instant divorce.
Dude, it's their wedding. Who
Should
cares?
we have a look at the photo? This is from Facebook, so no need. I'm hovering over the Rectus Dominus button, but no need. It's the blowjob. By the
I thought it was the cake. Yeah, who cares? Let these people do what they want.
No, they're kneeling down in front of them. I don't think it was supposed to look like they're noshing them off, but to me, it looks like they're noshing them off.
Whether it was or wasn't, whether they're talking about old fucking muffin top leakage on the left, whether they're talking about poorly placed tattoo on the right, whether they're talking about straps that don't fit, and you know which one I'm talking about. It's their wedding, it's their friends, it's their picture that they paid for. They get to do what the fuck they want with it.
Plus,
That's it.
This is her feeding position. She's gonna bite me.
Maybe they're just like hardcore Puritan Catholic, man, where like women have to be subservient and humble and pious in front of their men, and they laugh it off and then drink mead and bang concubines.
Well,
I don't know. That's their business, dude. This is America. You can do whatever you want.
That's what I'm saying. It's their business. It's their wedding. The only qualms I have here, the only quims I have with this is
quims and qualms.
Quims and qualms. Line up the fat girls with the fat guys. Now, I know it's a difficult one, but right, second from the left there, she should be with the guy on the far right.
Well, see, the thing is, Drunko, we don't know the deal. This could be legit. Old camo vest over there might be hooked up with muffin top that's right in front of him. Maybe all these girls are their girlfriends.
Yeah.
You know?
Also what I'm saying is,
To be honest with you,
interesting.
I'm kind of retarded.
None of the fucking clothing fits.
Yeah, they all kind of look, they've got that Onision syndrome where they don't buy formal clothing that fits. This is the same shit these motherfuckers wore to court that time that they got picked up for public intoxication while they were still in high school. Remember that? They threw all that fries at that old lady and she called the cops. They really shouldn't have done it, but she got pretty mad. They should have known it was coming.
Never rent in bulk is the moral of the story here. Fuzzy Pickle.
Nobody shut up for the fitting.
Fuzzy Pickle, nice name, donated $1 to streamlabs.com/drunkenuncle to say, well, the husband won't be getting any head anyway, so he may as well look back at fond memories. That's marriage for you, buddy. That's when the girlfriend stops sucking and the marriage starts. Moving on. Right. Oh, it's Iceland magazine. Yeah, Matt. Oh, when it comes to the Navy Raven Navy, we're all fighting. The ghostly overlords are fighting over who gets to read Iceland magazine first, and I got it first this week. President of Iceland announces that he would ban pineapple as a pizza topping. Oh, wrong one.
Well, all I'm saying,
I am ambivalent. Tell my wife I said hello.
Tell my wife I said hello. All I'm saying is an alternate headline for this is very few actual problems in Iceland. That's it. You know what I mean?
I like how that he's on the phone giving a speech.
Platform.
Right? He's giving a speech and he's going, I'm going to ban pineapples on pizza. And then everyone goes quiet and he goes, what? It's behind me, isn't it? As his pineapple's just sneaking up over his shoulder.
And it's you! And it's you!
Oh, boy. All right, moving
And I'll just
on.
say it again as usual. I love pineapple on pizza. Chicken and pineapple is the best pizza. There it is. We don't have to go on about it. It's fine. I'm
Even
just
the background
that's my
music
identity.
petered out when you said that. We got one compo face, guy. We got one compo face, and here it is. Mum's anger at being left to shiver with sun for 24 hours after boiler breaks. Look at this compo face. I would like to point out, though, they're shivering. They're wearing their coats. He's wearing fucking shorts.
Shorts. Is it just that they don't have more blankets? Or, like, what's the deal here?
You want like a coat for your legs?
Dude, I just realized that's a hoodie and not her hair. Sorry, that's my bad.
You thought it was another Muppets article, didn't you?
I did.
That's
Okay, wait a
some
minute.
strong compo face there.
Can we talk about that couch?
Let's talk about the couch.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. That's UN helmet, robin eggs, fucking blue. It looks like a bath mat.
Oh no, that's a blanket. That's a throw over the top of it there, because you can see the couch itself is grey. Bottom right,
Oh
you can
shit.
see.
Oh yeah.
Why did they do this?
Because it was cold, Ghastly.
Well, get under the blanket. You're keeping the couch warm. What are you doing?
They shouldn't have to.
The couch is under there like, ooh, do you want these extra mittens? I'm toasty. Meanwhile, you're on top of the blankets? What's happening in this picture?
It's not a
That's
blanket, it's a throw.
That's Cookie Monster's fur they're sitting on.
Yeah,
Remember
you can
Cookie
still,
Monster had to for that.
you can still swaddle the fucking...
Pants are Cookie Monster. They blend right in.
Did you
That's
just
right,
steal
man.
that off of Elowin in the chat? You
No, I
monster.
stole it from his pants.
He is actually wearing Cookie Monster's shorts. Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, it's a fucking Muppet massacre in this yard. Holy
Sure.
shit.
Every
Anyway.
single face on his pants are the amount of Cookie Monsters it took to make that couch cover.
Can we also just take a quick second to notice that the mom has some fucking heavy-duty wrists, man? Like, she
Yeah.
looks like she could pick that kid up over her head and snap him in half
You
and
get-
then crawl inside him for warmth, man.
You get wrists like that when you spent your days skinning Muppets, buddy. It's tough work. Plus, I mean, it looks like the Cookie Monster's smiling on his shorts. He's not. He's
Yeah.
screaming. Anyway, that's
see.
our compo face. Let's get into
So what was the problem? The landlord didn't show up to fix it? Or was it their fault and
the
they just
landlord
wanted to
or fucking council or
give a
something? I
shit.
don't know. But she was unimpressed with
okay.
the time it took for the engineer to arrive to her home.
She was unimpressed.
Very
Well,
it was
she could've learned
very
how to
rude.
fix it her fucking self.
Wow. Okay.
No, mate, look. She's a
Yeah.
Muppet Skinner, not a boiler engineer. All right, everyone's got a job, and you got to do what you got to do. That's probably how she. The engineer didn't turn up because he's like, "Can you pay me?" She's like, "Yeah, in Cookie Monster skin." Nah, no, I want actual money. You know, tired of Cookie Monster skin. Anyway, that's our compo face. Let's get into some titular articles. Today's
All right.
episode. Well, let's get into the penultimate one. Canine bites cow, deputy tases canine, cow kicks deputy. No one was seriously injured. One of those headlines that grab you by the retinas, you know? I
Yeah.
don't think, also, this
Yeah.
isn't...
I'm just trying to picture the, you know what I mean? I'm trying to kind of to see how it all worked.
Who tases a dog? I don't know if this is a photo of the cow
A
in
deputy.
question. But he does
Well,
look mean.
that's pretty. He looks like he'd kick you, I think.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't know
yeah,
much
yeah.
about cows, but that knock-kneed bastard looks kind of pissed off.
Yeah.
He's a kicker. You can tell us. She.
Mm-hmm.
She, judging by the
Hey,
droopy nips.
You over there, you
Gee,
take
oh,
a
yeah,
picture
okay.
of me?
Yeah, you're right. It's got teats.
It's
It's got fucking teats, drunkle.
It's
Yeah.
teats.
Fucking cameraman. Yeah.
He's got the udders.
Pow.
Let's get into our titular article, though. This particular episode of the AAA meeting, one of the A's is silent because that's how Sinatra likes his ammo. It's
I
brought to you
just
by
realized.
the strapline. Go on.
Mm-hmm.
Hurry up. Go on.
Dog crime wave. It's a crime wave. The canine bit
Mate,
the cow. These
the
dogs
crime
won't stop.
wave continues,
Yeah,
Ghastly.
yeah. You're
And
right,
this-
dude.
This is, I mean, it's gone to furry new heights now, buddy.
Oh, boy.
Feral cats break into research facility to eat human
Holy
flesh.
shit!
Fuck
No!
that.
Oh my god, dude. What? What?
Fuck
It's a
that. and
fucking
fuck that.
crime wave. Again, I don't think
Dude,
this is a photo of the cat in
Zombie cat.
question.
yeah, I don't know
No,
about that.
surely there'd be zombie cats if
dude.
they were eating other cats.
Right, isn't that how?
Strong
Oh
on
yeah,
the
shit, you're
finger.
right. That's how we got mad cow. Was the fucking cows eating other cows? You don't want
Yeah.
that cannibalism.
You
Bad. Got it.
don't want
Okay,
mad cat's
so
disease. Don't want mad
cats could eat a person. Cats could eat a person.
Cats often
Yeah, I
do.
think they
Like,
probably-
an old lady
right.
dies in a house, no one finds her for a week. Someone does come in with like Meals on Wheels service. Boom, she ain't got a face.
Bro, what if this is some old lady that had 15 cats, right? And she died. They didn't find her for a while. The cats ate the lady. Now they got a taste for
Well,
human
it
blood.
just
They all
happened to be
escape when the coroner's
Oh,
there,
right, okay.
and they find their way to the research facility and they break in.
I was gonna say it was like an old
Inside in the
lady.
yard.
An old lady who just
Inside in the
happened to
yard is
live
the-
in a research facility.
She
anyway.
nearby. The cats
Nearby,
could make it
okay.
a block.
They caught
smelled
her
human
scent.
flesh.
They
They
caught her
smelled the
scent.
flesh. Right,
And
they
they went
smelled
over
it. She
to,
was an organ donor.
Tom the
That's
cat
right.
lived only like one alley down the way, and they went, "Hey, Tom cat, old lady's dead now. She's in a research facility. We're gonna break in and eat her face." And he raises a gnarled paw to the cat's chest and says,
Yep,
"I
yep.
don't do that no more.
You know, I don't
Get
do that
away
no
from
more.
my face."
Yeah, dude.
So,
So the cats
I
take
guess
off
what
in a
you could
helicopter.
I guess what you could say here is these are just cat burglars.
Dude, you know what, Sinatra? I hate to do this, bro, but man. Oh shit.
We have a game.
Yeah.
You got a lot of crickets there, buddy.
He
You got
double
a lot of
cricketed it.
cricket.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fucking hell. You may consider yourself newsed.
Hey, it was
Oh,
pretty
wow.
good news. And by the way, I saw it in the chat. Supposedly, the guy that flagged me has not responded to people trying to reach out to him on Twitter. At this point, I just want to know what fucking video he think I stole at the
Well,
very
that-
least.
Don't think
You know,
that it's
shit.
because he's ignoring them. Looking at him, mate, he's obviously out slaying all that puss.
Fuck, you're right, dude. You're right. You're
You know,
totally right, man.
He's a busy guy. He's a busy guy.
You know what? I'm tired of looking. Can you? This time, I'll beseech you, Drunkle. Can you
Don't
please?
beseech
change-
away.
Can I please be changed back to my glorious translucent white self? You know what I mean? I don't want to look at this guy's
you're
face
putting a lot
anymore.
of, putting a lot of shit on me there, bud. All right, go on. Then.
Isn't it? I figured
Ah.
it'd just be a couple buttons. If it's
There
a
you go.
pain in the ass, no worries, dude.
No, it was just when you were both in the fireplace at the same time. It was like some kind of pasty white orgy. It's fucking
right? Everybody elbowing for room there. Just elbow.
Yeah, except you both heads. We're all heads here.
Yeah, there we go.
It's,
Hey, it's true.
Every Monday, it's same as it ever was. It's just talking heads. Oh yeah.
Hi-oh.
Oh
All right.
yeah. Come on.
That was
I've
a
been-
self-bell.
I've been sat
That
on
was
that
a
one for like
self-bell.
2 weeks. I just keep forgetting to say it.
Jesus Christ.
We've gone past 46 bells, guys. In fact, we've reached the other side of the corn. We're going to need to come
Yeah,
up with
dark
some new
side of the
names
corn.
if we keep fucking.
we do. That's true. We need one more. I think we only need one more.
I think maybe we should just try and stick to the schedule. That might be a bit easier.
Really? Whose day is it today, Drunkle?
It's a Latin day today, mate. You can't blame me for that. Should we have a game?
We should have a game.
Do you think we should
I'm
have a game?
down. I'm in.
I have totally got a game. What the fuck? Is that
Let's
the
have
game
it, man.
noise?
What do you got, Drunkle?
Is that your game noise?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
No?
No.
You love Wheel of Fortune. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, but for that game. I don't know, it just sounds a bit Latin. Right, today we are playing Who the Tard?
Hey!
Yeah,
there
we've played it before. Everyone knows Who the Tard. It's where I've got some... where's me pen? Where's me pen? There it is. I've got some... oh, no, I need a new notebook. I got a dot on the cardboard bit on the back like a fucking heathen. This is the game where
Like a
there
fucking
are
heathen.
fucking heathen. I will ask you a general knowledge question, and the person to get
Right.
it right then gets to pick a square
They
on
pick
the
a
board.
square. Oh, yeah, I remember now.
Points
Yeah.
are only given if you correctly name the tard.
All right, Team G.
So you
Time to pick
need
up another
buzzers,
big
boys.
win.
You need some
Let's do
buzzers,
it.
gentlemen.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'm going to use...
Don't, because that makes me wince every time you do it.
It worked. It's conditioning. You know what I mean?
It's yeah.
I've
it
got
is.
I've got a bell,
All right, Pavlov. Holy shit.
right? I got a bell.
I mean, it's funny you say that the car crash is conditioning me, and then you bring up a bell. Because
And then
that
I
was
ring a bell.
Pavlov with classical
It ju-
conditioning. Made the dog
Is your
draw
mouth
every time he
watering
rang
for
a bell.
steak?
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
All right.
There you go.
There's-
Here you go.
All
Yeah.
Let me hear yours again.
Oh yeah, we want to not have the same thing.
Crack out the tiny
is-
drum kit. Come on.
That's a little bit. No, I don't want to do the tiny
I'll
drum
do
kit.
the car crash. I got it. It's fine.
I can do
no,
something else. Let me
don't do the
shortcut
car crash. I beg you.
How about
Ooh!
that?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's even better.
Holy
Let me
shit,
move that
Ghastly
tiny little thing.
automatically wins the game. All right, mate.
there we
All
go.
right.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to play Who the Tard. Here we go.
Cholula
Is-
NYC, where are you?
Okay. Here is the first Tard.
Mm-hmm.
Looks very blue. Very blue. And here comes the first
indeed.
question.
Yeah.
The Mounties are policemen in which country? That's a Ghastly. That's a Ghastly. Woo-woo!
Canada.
That would indeed be Canada, sir. Pick
Hey!
a fucking square.
Team G.
Pick a square,
You
buddy.
want to do column and row? Okay,
Yeah.
give me 2-2. Give me 2-2.
Are we doing column first here? Well, I mean, it's still
it
2-2,
would-
but just...
Yeah, but I'm good with column first. I don't care, whichever.
My
Okay,
usual.
here you go. Who the Tard, G?
Oh shit! I can see the rest of her face. What's that broad's name?
You cannot ring in, Sinatra. You gotta fucking take a square away first.
Is that Oh fuck!
Time
what's
is
her name?
on,
Is that
buddy.
a-
Time is on. Tick,
That,
tick, tick,
that's not Adele, is it?
tick.
I don't think
Time's
so.
up,
Is
buddy.
that-
No,
is that
it is
Adele?
not Adele.
No,
it's not
I think it's
Adele.
somebody
Right, on
else.
to the second question. No, Sinatra, you
Shit.
cannot. You gotta get a fucking question, and then you can guess. All right, prick. Fuck. Fucking Latin asshole. Question the second. What does the N stand for in the abbreviation NHS? That's G.
What?
National.
Bullshit.
That is correct.
Mm.
You may pick a square, G.
Give me 1-2. Right above it. Right above
Right
it.
above it. Okay, and here you go.
Mhm.
Ghastly.
Mhm.
Who the Tard?
Is that Tess Holiday? I'm
It
not
is-
sure. Still not sure.
It is
Still
indeed
not
Tess
sure.
Holiday.
Okay.
That is a wide woman.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like
that.
I could have picked 4-2 and it just would have been a single color in the square. Actually, several of these might have just been a single color in the square.
Yeah,
Wow.
that even a chin part would have been a single
Are
colour.
those...
You should see
are
the
those-
size of the file.
Are those weaves in there in addition, or are those just huge earrings? Like raccoon tail. I guess not raccoon tail. Some big furry
gee,
black
I don't-
tail.
Oh, they look like
I-
turkey
I-
Twizzlers, don't they?
Right. Is that part of the shirt? I don't know.
I don't know. Ghastly, what did you say?
What? I'm confused about everything I'm seeing. if
Sorry,
I'm being
Sinatra.
honest.
Sinatra, what did you say? Sorry.
I thought that was like a scarf.
Oh yeah, like it should be able to go around your neck a couple times. It should be able to do that.
I think
I
it's
see,
moss. It's moss. Just from her not moving. She's like, like sloths
Moss.
have moss
It's,
grow
it's
on them.
actually. Oh Jesus.
She got
Arms are
shoulder
bigger than
mold. You could, yeah. You could actually fit the drunken uncle head like in her bra, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Try and put me and Ghastly in there.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
We'd never do it again though. Fuzzy Pickle donates $1 to streamlabs.com/drunken uncle to say, I'd rather bang Drunkle. You and me both, buddy.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm the
I'm
lucky
kinda
guy who
retarded.
gets to. And HeyDude77, aka Trucker Carlson, throws $2 to Streamlabs to say, please don't put Tess Holiday on the stream again. I just got a ticket for my truck being overweight thanks to that.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, well done. Oh, it's not often that Trucker Carlson elicits a laugh, but today he earned it. He earned it. Right, on to the next one. Here we go. The Oscars are awarded for excellence in which field of the arts? That's Sinatra.
Film.
Film is correct, sir. Pick a square.
My usual, if you remember it.
Yeah, that one there.
No, over one.
Well, that one there?
Yep.
Are you a 2-2 guy as well? Like, oh, fucking hell. Okay. Sinatra says, name the Tard.
I don't know. Is
You
that
don't know?
England?
It's not England. All right, okay, here we go. On to the next question then.
I mean, that says both right there, man.
But both? Both?
Both.
Fucking both. On to the next question. No, it's too late. From which British city do Cockneys come from? That's Ghastly.
Both. I have no idea.
That is incorrect, sir. Although
Okay,
there is actually a city of Bath.
I know, that's why I said it.
No. Sinatra, you should have rang in to get it correct. Right, on to the next question. What colour are traditional British post boxes? That's Team G.
Blue?
They are not blue. They are, in fact,
Okay.
red, you fucking idiot.
I'm switching out bells. I'm having a hard time getting that one, apparently.
Right, he's going on to the league bell now.
League bell. He's pulling out the big guns, putting the glove with the 2 fingers cut off of it
This
on,
is
all
it,
that
this
stuff.
is it. That sounds good. Right, here we go. In Britain, what number do you dial to call the emergency services? That's Sinatra right there.
999.
Yes, you big German. That is correct. Pick a square.
The only reason I know that is because of a creepypasta. Give me the one next to it on the right.
You're going to the right or the far right or the alt right? That right there?
Yeah.
Sinatra says, who the tard?
Is that Virginia?
Damn.
It is indeed Virginia.
Damn it.
That's the wrong one.
Damn it.
It is the state of Virginia. Very good. That's
You
the
got
point
it.
that Sinatra
You
says.
got it.
Scores
So,
how they stand are. It is 1 to Sinatra and 1 to Ghastly.
Hey.
What are you going to say, G?
I was going to say that means that I need to retract my previous statement. That would, in fact, be the town of Bath. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Forgive my mistake. That is Bath, not Bath.
Not Bath.
Right. Bath
Bath.
is in the UK. Bath.
I believe it is a city, I believe, in the UK as well. So, yeah. Big difference. Big difference. Right, here we go. It's on to the third one. I think we've only got 7 here, guys, so there's no chance of a draw. Well, there shouldn't be. I don't fucking know. Right, here we go. Which fabric do you obtain from sheep? That's Ghastly.
Well, I
It
am bringing that in so much quicker.
No, you're not. So,
I think you must have delay. We gotta have delay problems.
Well,
then,
I
'cause
mean, like,
I'm
his sound's
I am
got-
Team G.
His sound's got to go from the bell to the microphone, whereas your sound is already in my headphones.
Oh, distance.
So there
Whoa,
might be
that
like,
could
yeah,
be
but I
good.
mean, it's got to go.
Right,
No
Fine.
shit.
No, you're
right.
not using. No,
right,
I'll take points off if you use that.
All right.
This nigga.
Yeah, that'll do. Yep. We'll just go with who. Right. So, Ghastly, pick a square.
Let's switch it up and do 3-3.
3-3. Oh, he's a madman. He's a madman. Ghastly, who the tard? Sinatra's already got it. You want to go
I
on
honestly
quick?
don't know.
You're
I'm gonna guess Justin Bieber. I'm gonna
It
guess
is not
Justin Bieber. I don't know.
Bieber's. I got
Alright.
it on good authority that Sinatra
Even
already
the chat
knows.
is saying I was first.
Well, no, you won't. Thankfully, the chat didn't make this game. So, you know. Gee, you're not going to want to give Sinatra a chance to answer any questions here because he's going to get it in one, buddy. Here we go.
Got it.
The Sydney Opera House is in which country? Sinatra, what are you using as a fucking buzzer? Alright. So you got to let me know because that is not a recognised buzzer if I don't know
my
about it. Team G. Pick a square. Oh, no, sorry. What's your answer?
Australia.
It is indeed Australia. Pick a square, Team G.
The one right above it. 3-2.
Okay, here we go. Ghastly. Who
Oh,
the
you're
tard?
gonna have a fucking hell of a time.
Oh,
Friday.
see, that's Alex, man. That's our Ray Bear. I know
no,
that
you
guy.
can't
I saw
call.
that
You
eye.
can't call him that. You can't call him that.
Well,
It
I'm
is
calling him
indeed-
that.
It is indeed Ray Bear.
Again, I have to tell you, this whole dead naming thing, it's only a problem for you living people. That's you appropriating my culture. I can
Yeah, he's
dead
gonna
name
get very
motherfuckers all
upset if you
day.
call him Bear. You know that game that he picked for himself? He's gonna be upset when you call him.
Self-applied that name, dude, and I called him Alex back then, and he was weirded out about it, so I started calling him Bear. Now, you know, what the fuck? You want in, you want out. You want in, you want out. You just peed, man. What do you want?
Wow. All right, on to the next. I've just realised that no, he is complaining about dead naming, like a little tranny emo. Right, okay, we're on to the
It's
third
a matter
one.
of time before pronouns go in his bio. I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. Which tree shares its name with a part of the hand?
Oh shit, ding.
Okay, that is a registered ding. Team G.
Palm tree.
got
Palm,
it
I will
first.
accept palm. I will accept palm. Pick
Oh,
your
what was
square.
the other?
The
What?
finger tree.
Oh, the finger tree. Palm
No,
wasn't
it is
the
pa-
answer.
It is palm. The question was on which part of the which tree shares. All right, fuck it. Never mind. Pick a square. It's just being really Latin about this.
You know what? Give me fucking 4-4.
You really?
Yeah, really.
You're fucking crazy. Okay, Ghastly. Who'd have tard?
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Holy shit.
Bang!
actually
Team
good
G!
Oh, wow. How the fuck did you get that?
Team G!
How do you not? That picture's been everywhere.
Yep, I saw it on Netflix.
Really? I've not.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude, that's the thumbnail.
All right. Yeah, smiling.
Hell yeah.
Bitch, isn't
Dude, I
she?
just crushed on. That's Team G. That's fright power.
That's
right
all
there.
Dude,
the
I would
way.
have got that. Let's go too. It's fucking been everywhere. That's
Might
not
have,
true, it's
but
one
you
big
didn't. Team
vagina.
G.
But he's right. You might have, but you did not. Okay, here's the next one. It is now 1 point to Sinatra and 3 to Ghastly. Oh.
Bang.
But Sinatra, don't give up. You still got it all to play for. Here comes the question. On which part of the body would you wear a mitten? That's Team G.
Hands.
I mean, it would just be one hand,
On
but I'll give it to you.
hand.
I'll give it to
Yeah,
you anyway.
okay.
Yeah, all right. Team G,
All right.
pick a fucking square.
You know what? I'm gonna continue to just go all in and try to
1-1.
double up Alex if I possibly can. Give me 1-1.
You're having 1-1. Ghastly, who'd have tard?
Know it.
If you get it from this.
Oh shit. Greta Thunberg.
That is incorrect. That is incorrect.
Damn, I thought for a second.
Sinatra's back in play. Sinatra's back
Okay.
in play with this question. What is the traditional name given for a child's toy bear? That's Sinatra.
The Teddy Ruxpin.
What?
I would give it to him for Teddy. I think that's fine.
Teddy
I mean,
Ruxpin. That's
yeah,
what the Bears were called.
Ruxpin?
Yeah.
Well, where's the
It
fucking
was it was a cartoon in America, and they had teddy bear toys that you put tapes in them and they talk to you. When we were
But
kids.
Teddy Bear was named after Theodore Roosevelt.
Well, I understand that, man. I'm saying
So where's-
I
so-
would call that a correct answer for Teddy. I think it's fine.
Oh, all right. That's the correct answer for Teddy, but you're on thin ice, Fredo. Pick a square.
Give me my usual.
Okay, that's the old ballet dress. Sinatra
It's gonna be
says,
rum and coke with a lime.
who'd have tard?
Yes. Pelosi.
Damn.
Gonna need a full name there, sir.
Nancy Pelosi.
It is indeed Nancy Pelosi.
Good work.
That's good work. That's good. That's strong work. That's strong work. Scores are now. Sinatra says with 2. Ghastly with 3. Ghastly, if you get this, you fucking win, baby. You can't come
Fucking
back
win it
from
on this one.
You
All
can
right,
win it
could
on
be
this one
match
alone.
point.
Here
Could
we
be game
go.
point.
This might be the last one, actually. I can't fucking remember. According to the proverb, which city was not built in a day? That's Sinatra.
Rome.
That is indeed Rome, sir. Pick a square.
My usual.
You're sticking with the ballet. Oh, fuck. Sticking with the ballet dress there, buddy. Sinatra says, who'd have tard?
Onision.
That is so funny.
Dang. Dang.
It's good. It's good. Have we got one more? We have got one
should.
more.
3-3, yeah.
It's a dead heat, Ghastly.
That's right.
It's
We got a
dead
hot
heat.
game.
Here
We
we
got a
go.
hot game today.
Here we go.
All right.
Right. Which
GG.
toy has many coloured bricks to make things and was... Yeah, excuse me, I'm going to finish a question. And was invented in Denmark. Yeah, Ghastly, you did bell in first anyway. Go on.
Are you shitting me?
Legos.
Sinatra, I'm going to ask you to be quiet while someone else is answering the question, sir. Thank you.
Legos.
Now you know how annoying it is.
Incorrect.
For kids all age. What?
It's the brand is actually Lego, no plural.
Oh, fuck you, Drunko.
Get it right, buddy.
You are going to have a hell of a week.
Yeah, this is shaping up to be a big week. Real big,
Wait,
Drunko,
right.
real big.
Next question. Well, don't say Legos. It's Lego. The plural of Lego is Lego.
All right.
What?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. So pick one, man.
And it means play well. All right. Which red flower do you
Yeah,
associate?
I saw the documentary, man. I know.
Oh. So you do know. You just got it wrong. What, for fun?
That's correct. So that they
Okay,
can hear my
alright.
excellent dulcet tones clearly.
You're just flexing the lisp on us now, aren't you? Right, here comes the question. Which red flower do you associate with Remembrance Day? That's Sinatra.
Poppy.
It is indeed a poppy. Pick a square. I assume you're going for the old ballet.
Yep.
Sinatra says, "Hootard."
Oh, shit.
Shit indeed, sir. Shit indeed.
You wouldn't get away with it here.
Oh,
You
hold up.
shouldn't get away with it at home.
Donation.
I love you guys and all, but never before have I wanted to beat someone to death with the service bell so badly before this moment.
Thank you very much, Steve Kennedy, for the $25. And this is to you, I think, Sinatra. He says he loves us all, but never has he wanted to beat someone to death with a service bell so badly.
Shut up, faggot. Is that Wendy Williams?
Thank you very much, Steve. Is it... Who's Wendy Williams?
Is it?
Who's Wendy Williams? Oh, it's this bitch. It is indeed Wendy Williams. Shocking. Oh, she's taking a piss out of our people. Look at that fucking mug. Which means, at the end of this game... Yeah, it is a bit
Wait,
like...
don't take it off the screen yet. What is going on by the side of her lips? Like, that's not wrinkle. Is that like fold of the universe? I don't understand.
You want to know how she got those scars?
Yeah.
Her father was a drinker.
Well, that was a better version
You
of
know
Joker
those-
than anything Elysian did. And that is
You know
the end of
those-
the game.
Popsicles that come in the tube?
Pringles?
No, popsicles.
Oh, right, okay. And at the end of that game, it is Sinatra Says with 4 and Ghastly with 3, making it a resounding win for Team Throwaway.
That
Unbelievable.
hardcore comeback.
And there we go.
Fucking rigged, dude.
What a comeback. It was an underdog story from start to finish. And we've
That
never been
was.
happier.
Do you believe in miracles?
We've reached the end of anything that's been scheduled. Do you want to have a couple of minutes for questions?
I'm gonna
guys?
be honest with you.
Yeah,
I'm
I
kind
was
of
hoping
retarded.
to talk to the flag guy, but he didn't fucking answer the shits, man. And now I actually have an update on that again from somebody giving me a screenshot of what he's saying on Twitter. It says he knows, he being me in this sentence, he knows very well what he copied my video because he even told me afterwards. I never even heard of this guy. What is he talking about?
I mean, you do like complete original content as well, don't you? So, like, what
Indeed.
did you make up that he made up first?
I don't know.
You know?
Especially on I don't know, man. At this point, it's almost worth him doing it if I can figure out what he thinks I took from him.
You know, it's he's just a small limb of the same tree there, you know. Because it goes from him, and then of course it goes to Fox News, which is of course owned by OP, and then you go all the way to the top. It's Big Turtle, mate. It's Big fucking Turtle because they know we're onto them, and they're trying to take you down from inside the YouTubes. Fuzzy Pickle donated $1 to streamlabs.com/drunkenuncle to say she looks like Draugr from Skyrim. Draugr? You know the dude. And yeah, you're fucking spot on, mate.
Did you, real quick, before we get out of here, did you hear about the SCP event going on in Pittsburgh?
No.
I almost said Chicago. Let me just read you the headline, because that's what we do on my channel. Quote, cops are urging anyone in Pittsburgh, now listen, who hears a mysterious recording of a baby crying and a child calling out for help
No.
to shut your doors and call 911.
What?
No.
Yeah, I just retweeted it.
Why is it? Is this like some kind of? It's a Wendigo, isn't it? Because they'll like mimic humans in order for you to
Fucking
go and help
skinwalkers, man.
them. Fuck, it's demon fever. Fredo, the government don't tell us the half of it, I swear. So fucking Wendigo, lock your doors, lock your windows, unless you're someone who's stuck a copyright claim on the Fright Supremacy channel, in which case go and play in the fucking freeway.
All good ideas. These are
People
all
in the
good
chat,
ideas.
if you have any questions for myself, the 300-year-old Italian, or the ghost, whack them in the chat, and we'll see if we... well, we've got 1 minute now, so chop chop, guys. Chop chop.
Yeah, all I'm saying is, where are you, Charua NYC? I didn't steal your stupid dash cam video. My DMs are open on Twitter, and I've invited you to be on my show. If you're gonna fucking flag me, at least own up to why. You said you didn't make a mistake. It says right here that
be
I
honest with you,
supposedly
I'm kinda
know what I
retarded.
copied and that I told you about it afterwards.
Plus,
Neither of those
like-
things are true.
It's just a dash cam of you driving. Do you think you own the road? No! Lady Monoceros donates $1 to Streamlabs to say, God damn it, look up the grapefruit technique on YouTube or check your Twitter. I know about it, mate. I'm all good, Lady Monoceros, but thank you for the $1. Push Button says, Drunken Uncle are people who contracted the coronavirus kung flu fighting. I swear we had that like twice on Friday, didn't we?
We did, but still, nonetheless, it's good. That's still good stuff.
It's still good. It stands the test of time.
It works. It works.
Real Everyday 504 says, serious question for the sheet. What is the origin story for all of the all hail blue whale memes? Well, I can stop you there, G. It's as a roustabout. It's all a racketeering scheme from what I've heard.
Well, that's what I've heard as well, and I do have 12 years experience as the godfather of a YouTube racketeering scheme. That seems to be the word around the campfire. But as far as alazimology goes, that started 9,000 years ago, dude. Now, I don't know how much time you have for me to tell you about it, but there's a lot to it. What I would suggest that you do is go to youtube.com/golfcity or search YouTube for the word alazimology and watch you a couple of sermons. Why don't you get educated on the knowledge and wisdom of your Lord and Savior Ahud Alazim and get out there and hail that whale, friend. Put some krill on it.
We're just waiting
there
for
it is.
Netflix to greenlight the documentary, and then hopefully the good word will get spread. Evil One says, how's the real girl going? Almost there, buddy. I need a couple more photos every day. You're doing the Lord's work with that as well, mate. The Lord's work.
There it is.
Hey dude 77AK Truckle Carson says, what did Pittsburgh do to piss off Big Turtle? Just exists, mate. It just exists.
That's all it
You
takes.
see, you go against the shell like we are, and the turtle's gonna snap at you. We just know that for a fact. But we ain't scared. We're in international waters. What are they gonna do? Swim out here? Turtles can't swim. Oh no, they can. Oh,
They're very excellent swimmers. They're
Yeah.
excellent swimmers.
It's
man.
walking.
That's how they got hooked up. That's how they got hooked up with JP Morgan, dude. Zach Osborne says, Fright Supremacy, the dude just protected his tweets. I mean, what the? I'm not even like a famous YouTube scientist like Sinatra. I don't have the kind of pull that now you have to run scared and shit. We could have just talked about this, you fat dickhead.
Yeah.
What's your goddamn
Hashed it out
problem?
like humans, but now it's fisticuffs. A honey monster says
That's-
Savaloy or battered sausage when you're bladdered. Gotta go for a battered there, buddy. Bit of stodge. Bit of stodge. Plus, it just tastes so nice. You know when you bite into a battered sausage and you're like, sausages shouldn't be crunchy, but this one is. It's good. It's also good waiting food as well. For when you're waiting for your real food, you go, I'll just have a battered sausage for now. Good old Chinese.
Can I
They're
read you a
always hooking
tweet
me up.
that just popped up on my timeline?
Please do.
This comes from our boy David Hogg,
Oh,
and this is
yeah.
from the verified account.
Boo!
This tweet is for the founders of the gun violence prevention movement, started centuries ago by almost entirely Black and brown and indigenous LGBTQ women and non-binary people that never got on the news or in history books.
I'm going to say, if it was like from 300 years ago, I'm going to say they don't have Twitter. You know?
Well,
so
I mean, I will try to give him the absolute benefit of the doubt on the word centuries. Let's assume it's 201 years, right? Which makes it 1819.
Yeah.
And what did they say happened in 1819 at the absolute latest?
That gun violence prevention movements were started by entirely Black and brown and indigenous LGBTQ
LGBTQ.
Q
Right.
women and non-binary people.
So black and Indian gay women were talking about starting a what? What was it?
Gun violence prevention movement.
Dude, a citation needed. Why am I trying to put logic on this and figure it out? Citation needed. That's it.
Really?
So don't buy it.
I mean, it just goes to show that, like, getting into an Ivy League college doesn't make you a smart guy, does it, Dave?
Fucking they right.
Fucking idiot. Right, well, unfortunately, guys, we have reached the end of this particular installment of the AAA meeting. Now, I know you're worried about withdrawal symptoms and everything, but worry no more. We're going to be back on Wednesday. Not sure what channel.
Correct.
Do you want to sort that out now, bud?
I suppose we should, man. Okay, so assuming that I am not able to stream, we have a couple of options. I could either A, borrow one of y'all's channels, which I would not want to impose at this time while I'm in the middle of getting flagged.
It'd be all right. Me and Sinatra did it all the time when I was flagged, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, no, because Sinatra was flagged at the same time. I did it on Bears, that's right. And he would just give me the money at the end of the month. With my 20%.
Use my Twitch potentially, but that's a platform jump that can be difficult. Not everybody has Twitch. I get that. You don't
need to be in Twitch in order to watch it, just to chat.
Yeah, fair enough. You don't have to have an account to watch it, just to talk. I guess that's the same as YouTube is, really. You know, right?
You have to be
exactly, signed into chat. Yeah, that's
exactly the same. Yeah.
Okay.
You could just start up a backup channel.
Man, I feel like I've gone through that whole thing so much already. I really would like to avoid that if I can. But if I can't get this resolved, I may have to do something like that. But man, I've been through the ringer having 12 YouTube channels and shit. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's call it Twitch then, shall we? I mean, you're not going to get super chats, but Streamlabs will still work.
Yeah, man. I mean, we can do the same show. It's not going to make any difference.
Do you want to whack a link to your Twitch channel in the chat now, then, buddy, so people know? So you're ready, so you're prepared, so you got your crates and crates of bottled water in your underground shed, just in case the big turtle coronavirus is going to come snapping at your heels. Not like us, though, guys. We're in international waters, and as we all know, turtles can't go in water.
That's right, man.
Well, they can, but not international waters, because they're not international turtles.
Well, with any luck, I can find a way to get the shit straightened out with Charua NYC or whatever it is. We'll be on youtube.com/Fight Supremacy. If we're not, then we'll go to Twitch. And if we're not, then we'll be somewhere over here. We'll figure it out.
But
follow me on Twitter. I'll tell you.
The show inevitably stumbles on no matter what fucking happens. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us today, guys. Thank you, obviously, to Ghastly, Sinatra Says, and whoever that fat fuck in the fire was.
There you go.
Thank you especially to the likes of Fuzzy Pickle, Steve Kennedy, definitely, Infinity 8, Blake Blecker, Vladimir Dragonoff, Trucker Carlson, and Fuzzy Pickle for all your generous donations. We'll see you on Wednesday. Don't 3D print a fucking larynx.
Or larynx, or